And send the same thing to you, Legion. Nims, you want the, or is he even connected right now?
Yeah.
I probably wait for graphics.
Okay.
What?
I've got a link that lists everything out for the Datamine rather than being in images. Would you want to see that or no?
No, that's alright. You could leave Legion to that.
Yeah, I'll wait for now, but I'll hold on to that information in case we don't get it.
Yeah, I have a feeling that Game Press is going to take entirely too long for the rest of everything else.
I wouldn't say that, but they're going to take a little bit. If they already have stats out, it shouldn't be that much longer.
We'll see.
I mean, yeah, of course, but we'll see.
Oh, okay. Is this Swallow? What's that? Alright guys, give me a sec. Just give people like a minute to restart and get back online.
Alright.
Excuse me.
Excuse me, princess.
Young Marth with Special Spiral is going to be a pain in the ass and a half to deal with.
I wouldn't say to deal with, but it's going to be fun to use. Gotta keep in mind he has to get there first.
Yeah.
Pulse teams.
Well, yeah, but I wouldn't expect that being very practical in most comps.
Rapier doesn't have a slaying effect on top of it, does it?
Oh.
Okay, no, it's not gonna be that obnoxious then. Because
Yeah.
you can only loop like 2 cooldowns with a spiral.
I mean, remember what Marth's special is.
It's 2 cooldown.
Oh,
Yeah.
fuck. I forgot he had a unique special. Yeah, that'll probably end up being pretty annoying.
Yeah, it's just a renamed Fire Emblem.
Fire Emblem.
Alright guys, here we go. We're gonna start now. Here are your heroes. For your Fire Emblem 30th anniversary, we have Legacied Hero. You can't write Legacied Hero and then give us the young form. Come on. The Princess of Talis, Sheeta, Changing Winds, Merrick, Sisterly Trio, Pala, and Princess Knight, Minerva. Oh boy. Okay, anyways. They're all kids, and just a quick glance at everybody, they're all really, really good. Holy crap. I don't see anything bad at all. We knew Pala ahead of time, but everybody looks really, really fine. The attack might not be on the high side, but that's fine, honestly. With how broken their weapons are, it kind of makes sense. And they're all really quick, except for Pala.
Yeah. It's kind of funny how fast this banner is. Back to speed.
Slowest one is Pala.
But
Who
Pala
has
doesn't
auto
care about speed, so who cares?
Exactly.
Alright, makes sense. Anyways, let's start for first hero, Marth, who is our 4-star focus hero that everyone should be able to pull if you go for reds. He has 41 HP, 36 attack, 37 speed, 32 defense, and 26 res. This totals to what?
So Marth is a 172 BST sword infantry with HP Super Bane, Res Super Boon. And as far as my predictions are concerned, I was only 2 defense. I gave him 2 more defense and 2 less res.
Oh, wow, really? Then you got it spot on. 2 defense,
Yeah.
2 res is inconsequential in my books. Okay. Wow. 36, 37. You guys gotta remember, he's double effective. Effective against calves, effective against armors with rapier. So don't let the lower attack fool you, because it's not actually low, and he still hits over minimum. He still hits over 50 at.
He has
base.
52 attack and 40 speed.
Yeah. He's gonna be fine. He's gonna be fine.
Those are really sweet stats for free to play.
Yeah. Well, you have to pull on it, but come on. I think
Relatively.
if you're unlucky,
It's friendly enough.
yeah. it's friendly enough because I think if you're unlucky, it takes you at most 50 orbs. That's what I feel like.
To get one. But of course, it's a special hero, so you kind of want to shoot for that plus 10.
Or at least
what?
one. Plus one, at least.
Plus 1. Yeah, plus 1 too, I suppose.
Okay. You said it's a special hero and you want to shoot for plus 10. I'm just like, what? That doesn't... yeah.
If you're a moderate whale,
well,
maybe.
For 4-star focus, I think shooting for a plus 10 of a seasonal in this way is kind of viable.
It's reasonable.
It's reasonable.
Then again,
it's reasonable enough for you.
Red focus is kind of hellish.
What?
Yeah. Well, red focus.
It's red.
pools.
Okay, but it's double red
But
heroes
still
here.
He still has 3% to himself on 4-star plus the 5-star focus.
Yeah.
He'll still be okay.
So it's probably not too bad.
It's not bad.
If you pursue a plus 10 Marth on this banner, odds are you're probably gonna get a Sita somewhere along the way as well.
Which is really valuable in my books. For me, it's just how many. Okay, let me just pose this question for you guys. I definitely think it's worth it because how many orbs do you think it would take to plus 10 a Marth, young Marth?
500, maybe.
I was about to say like 400 to 500 on the average.
Yeah.
If you're lucky, it can be done in around 300. If
Yeah.
you're lucky.
Yeah. See, that's the real rate I'm looking at, 300 to 500, because as I said, you're basically guaranteed to get a Marth within 10 pulls of reds. And we're looking at the worst case scenario where you're just getting one red orb per like circle, and that's why we're saying up to 500. That's why. So
Yeah.
no, I definitely think it's really reasonable to plus 10 him, and that's why I find him so valuable. Quick refresher, guys. His weapon is Rapier, which is double effective against calves and armors. It gives speed plus 3, and it also gives you Vantage effect, so long as you are under 75% HP, so just 30 HP and lower, he gets it at base. He also has Fire Emblem, though it's renamed into what again?
Is it Heroes? What is it again?
I can't even remember. It's so goofy that they just renamed Fire Emblem.
It's Heroes Blood.
Hero's Blood. That sounds
I
really
mean, he
wrong.
doesn't have the Fire Emblem yet.
I know, but it's the same effect, so it's just so weird.
It
He
is.
he also has Chill Defense 3 and Speed Defense Oath 3. So I'll just say you might want to keep the Oath, but his beast
Chill defense is 4-star.
Yeah, Chill Defense is 4-star. Oh my goodness. That's an easy way to get Chill Defense then.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So, anyways, Speed Defense, Oath, and Chill Defense, it's up to you to keep them, but honestly, he's so flexible. We talked about this briefly, and I think the build we came up with that we suggested on Marth was a Distant Counter Special Spiral, just for instant Heroes Bloods. And of course, he has Vantage, and Vantage works so well with Distant Counter. Now that you know his stats, what do you think would be his best build?
Probably still the same thing. That
Yeah.
wasn't going to change by stats, but you could still do a Fury Vantage build, technically.
Mm-hmm.
That's very
I
cheap.
actually agree. I mean, you could, other than, yeah, I'd say that's about the same. Maybe swap out the C slot for something else.
Yeah, you could probably do that for like a smoke or something.
Mm-hmm.
The
What is
typical
his
stuff.
C skill again?
Speed Defense,
Speed
Oath.
Def Oath.
Okay, yeah, that can be changed out for something that can provide
Actually
him
improves
either more
damage
bulk
output.
or more offensive power. And
Probably
then
his
for
offense.
yeah.
Hmm.
For a B slot, Null Sea Disrupt is an option as well because
Mhm.
Oh yeah, for sure.
because Rapier has Vantage built in, he is one of 3 units that are capable of using that combination or a variation of it in the entire game.
Yep.
The other 2 being Fina, who has the same weapon, and Fronia, who has a different variation on Vantage.
Mm-hmm. It's also nice of you to mention Fina, because I think that's where we start the comparisons, because they're both sword heroes. Now, one is infantry sword, and other is a dancer sword, so it's not quite the same, but I think it is actually fairly close.
It's very
Yeah.
close.
So, as far as Fina's concerned, she has 1 less HP, 1 less attack, the same speed, 6 less defense, and 3 less res.
Seems fine.
So,
I mean, she's also a dancer, so
She is also dancer. She has penalty to her BST, which mostly hit her defense and res.
yeah, that's what I was gonna say. So, wow. In other words, Legion, you basically know how Marth is gonna function. You basically have been using Marth, because it's just
Pretty much.
less defense, less res, but offensively it's the same thing.
If you're just looking at the offense, then you're probably just gonna find the same thing in Marth with a better special.
Mm-hmm.
Plus 4-star.
Yeah. So wow. Okay. With that mentioned, then I really it's hard for me to suggest people to go for Marth if they already have Athena or they don't need like any more. Well, I think everyone needs more anti-armor. So.
I mean, he's also slight team support, but
Yeah.
at the very least, Fire Emblem or Hero's Blood will come in handy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's going to be good for team support, and overall, every iteration of Marth that we have has a solid option for team support, whether it's the standard falchion on regular Marth, just giving +2 to everybody within 2 spaces, or Fire Emblem on legendary Marth, and now young Marth, and even winter Marth. I think Room Marth is the only one that actually doesn't have the really strong support options.
Drive attack and a rally, I think.
Mm. But
So
nice of
the
you.
weakest support options.
Yeah. But nice of you to mention that because that's the second comparison. Legendary Marth is the other comparison I wanted to see.
I'll compare both legendary and original because
Sure. Yeah.
original is actually easy. So, starting with original, a little weaker. Original Marth has the same HP, 5 less attack, 3 less speed, 3 less defense, and 3 less res.
Okay, so he's just scaled up, way up.
Yeah, flat
Yeah.
scaling to speed def res, a little more in attack, which is sensible for Marth's attack stat.
Oh man.
Original Marth won't even be saved by a Resplendent upgrade at this point.
Yeah.
I mean, he'll still be
Just-
good buff bot.
Oh
Still
well.
still be good for that, but I mean, as far as a combat role, not even gonna.
He
be
was never
close.
good for the combat role. He was just a dragon killer at
Oh.
best.
But that's just like so depressing, guys. I mean, I'm like absolutely certain by the end of this we're gonna see all the old heroes, like Marth, Sheeta, Merrick, like their their older forms are just all like nothing in comparison.
Yeah, well, that's
Uh,
BST for you.
That's so sad. That doesn't make sense to you. If you're a new player coming into this game, that definitely would not make sense.
That
to
will
you.
not make sense to you, but
No.
you look at the release times.
All right.
As
That's
far
okay,
as-
guys. Don't worry. They're gonna get their little band-aids later soon. You know, your little Resplendents, your little
Resplendents.
fix your character for $10.99. Yeah.
$10.99. What price are you going off? It's $9.49.
Yeah, it's not even
It was a
$10.99 Canadian.
It's $9.49. It was kind of a play on the X99 thing, but I was like, you know.
Okay,
Why
well,
am I explaining a joke? You know what I mean.
sure.
Great.
But sure.
Um,
Legend Marth.
Legendary Marth has 1 less HP, 2 less attack, 1 less speed, same defense, and 5 less res.
That's what a 10 BST difference will do.
Come on, this isn't right, guys. He's friggin' Kid Marth, and he's gonna be the greatest Marth of them all.
Yep.
Legendary
I
Marth
mean,
does
Winter
have
Marth
one
is
Oh.
huge advantage though, because bonus doubler is built into his weapon.
Well, Legendary Marth has his kit. That's the nice thing about kits.
I mean,
They
okay,
can be
So
relevant.
true.
Sure. Let's point that out. Winter Marth, obviously, pristine archer, very, very effective. Like, one of the best archers in the game, but he's armored, and that kind of screws it up. But great archer. 100%.
Duo also.
Legendary Marth, one of the best dragon killing heroes in the entire game. His ability to get doubles, prevent himself from getting counterattacked, get doubles, and just kill all dragons. Like, he's even effective against Sothis, which sounds kind of weird because Sothis is a dragon, but she doesn't count as a dragon. But even then, with how Fire Emblem triggers, he can kill her. So
Ending shield, you mean?
Binding
Oh,
shield, yeah.
yeah, the binding shield, right?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a shield. Yeah, that's one of the
Is-
weird things from back in the day. But yeah, I'm just gonna point that out. But like in terms of raw stats, it just doesn't make sense. So
It's kind of funny in retrospect.
Yeah. Of course, at the end of the day, no matter how crazy the stats get, some characters will age better than others, simply
Yeah.
on the grounds of mechanics.
Not always.
but he's gonna age really well because his rapier is broken.
Yeah, so even in like a while, once these stats are basically garbage to other people, that rapier is still
No,
gonna
let's-
stand strong.
That would be like 3 years down the line. I don't want to talk about that.
Yeah, let's not get there yet.
Okay, so more importantly then, now we have something to recommend to people, but I want to know if you guys would recommend it because it's young Marth, Itsuki, Astrum, and I guess Bartray to a certain degree. Because it's kind of unfair because those guys are Grail heroes and he's not, but reasonably speaking, I think if you were to pick one to plus 10 right now, which one would it be?
Marth. I'd say don't waste your grails.
Yeah. If you have
especially
the
for
orbs
like
and
one
you catch
game
this
mode.
banner. Yeah. If you have the orbs and you can catch the first run of this banner, Marth. If you cannot catch the first run of the banner, don't bother with Marth because he's going to be locked to 5-star on any reruns.
I mean, we haven't seen that yet, but more than likely.
Oh man, you have a month. If you can get between 300 to 500 orbs, you have a very good chance to plus 10 a Marth. And
the average month is about 300 orbs, just for reference.
See, this is what I mean. You're literally staring at a potentially your next plus 10 hero with a personal special and a fantastic weapon. And he's a great points tank, in other words.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, boy.
And good anti-meta, because
And good
armors.
Mm-hmm. And if you're lucky enough to have gotten Hector on as a free hero, that distant counter works perfectly on him as well. It's so clean. It's so clean. Oh, man. Okay, so the reason why I brought that up is because I'm leaning towards going for plus 10 Marth. I really wanted to make plus 10 Itsuki, but this Marth makes so much sense at this point.
Obviously. Plus, wasting grails on a character you're only going to use for one game mode. Meanwhile, Marth can probably be used anywhere.
One game mode?
Normal arena.
The
Coliseum.
They'd probably use him in all Coliseum modes.
Yeah. Okay, well, anyways, Marth definitely has my recommendation. I think he's fantastic. It's mind-boggling how good he is, and he's a 4-star focus. The one thing that I want to know, because we haven't had this happen yet, what happens when a 4-star focus hero gets reran? That's a special hero.
Hasn't happened yet, so
it hasn't happened, so we don't know. So my only worry is he gets reran, but then he's not a 4-star focus next time. It wouldn't.
I would hope so, but
yeah,
can't say.
Can't say for sure. And we've never seen it before. Would he be locked into 5 stars if he shows up on a legendary banner? And then, I mean, it still works out because he's a special hero. It's not like he had I don't know. It's just weird. It's just weird. But we don't know.
It would be weird if Narshan was 5-star locked. Let's put it that way.
Yeah, that would definitely be weird.
Yeah.
Anyways.
Although the fact remains, Guild Fork is still a really solid weapon. So.
Well, yeah, but anyway.
Next hero though, Sheeta. Sheeta, Princess of Tallies, is 36 HP, 33 attack, 42 speed, 25 defense, and 30 rest. Man, this looks so familiar.
Yeah, very familiar. As far as she's concerned, Sheeta is a 166 BST sword flyer with HP speed, defense super boons, and res super bane. As far as my predictions are concerned, she has same HP, same attack, 1 more speed, 2 less defense, and the same res.
Okay. Wait, you already did the comparison?
To my Sheeta.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Projection.
Oh,
yeah, it was pretty close.
Okay. Okay, I just missed that first part. Anyways, yeah, I'm gonna be frank. I don't think her low attack is that meaningful. And to be frank, that's actually a huge bump on Sheeta's attack to base Sheeta, which we might as well just do that comparison.
Yeah. Let me pull her up.
That's painful.
Having a 19 might weapon, honestly, I kind of figured Sheeta would have lower attack anyway, so she got the best she could get. Lower original Sheeta. Oh, it's worse than I thought.
It is
same
worse.
HP. Same HP, but 8 more attack on new Sheeta, 5 more speed, 1 more defense, and 4 less res.
See, oh my god. Alright guys, let me just show you real quick. Remember, this Sheeta has 33 attack. With her weapon, it's 19 might, so it becomes 52.
Mm-hmm.
This is my Sheeta. Plus 2 Sheeta. I never, I pulled 3 5-star Sheetas. So, she has 50 attack at plus attack, and I'm running friggin' Fury. And I still have less attack at a plus 2 Sheeta. That 8 attack is so ridiculous. So, before someone says, hey, that Sheeta's not going to do damage. No, she's going to hit, and she's going to hit hard. I should know. I use a 50 attack Sheeta, and she does mad work. This Sheeta's going to hit harder at base. At neutral, too, so it's insane.
And she'll be doubling just about everything.
Yep.
She's the fastest unit base, tied with Marita. And I believe that Petal Parasol gives the most speed, so she's actually the fastest unit, period.
Oh, oh boy.
And let's not forget that her weapon gives her effective damage against 57% of the current cast.
That is not a joke. That is the actual mathing of all characters in the game, so...
Over half. Sita is the ultimate counter pick.
And again, this is don't mistake that, because in the actual meta with the actual heroes you'll fight, it's over 57%, because a lot of those heroes, it doesn't matter. She doesn't face them. You won't face them, especially if you're talking about tier 21 arena. Yeah, you won't find anything she's not effective against, essentially. I think the closest is like
against all of them, which is damn.
I think the closest would be Legendary Crom that she would bump into that she's not effective against,
yeah.
but that's
Legendary
about it.
Crom is their hard counter.
Yeah.
Legendary Crom, Summer Lynn, and Legendary Lucina, the hardest counters
Crom and
for
Lucina
that exist
probably
right now.
Crom and Lucina are the practical ones.
Yeah.
Yeah, Lynn has a slight disadvantage, and she's kind of finicky at best if she's at low merges, so...
Yeah, she's
And I don't-
you're probably better off using
Summer
like,
Lynn, I said.
Yeah, no, not a...
Yeah, we're talking about like
heroes.
reasonably fighting up there. Yeah. Okay.
I have seen one Lynn. Let's
Yeah,
put it that way.
So yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Okay, let's give you guys a refresher. She has Feather Sword, which is grants attack +3. It's effective against sword, lance, axe, and colorless bows. And armored foes. It's not a typo. When I first looked at that, I was like, did they just copy and paste incorrectly? They're like, whoops, I added 5 extra lines. No, it's that's actually what it is. It's not a typo. She's legit. She's the first hero in the game to be effective against five. It's not even classes. Sword, lance, axe, bow, and armored. That's ridiculous.
It's a lot of coverage in the meta.
Yeah.
It's the first unit in the game to mix effectiveness against specific weapon types and movement types.
Yeah, see, that's mind-boggling. She's so good. Also, if foe initiates combat and it is armored or uses sword, lance, axe, or colorless bow, or it's so important, or if unit's HP is under 75%, unit can counterattack before foe's first attack. In other words, she has Vantage built into the sword at all times. So if she's under 75% HP, she will always hit back first. But if you are anything she's effective against, it doesn't matter. You could be at 100% HP, she can be at 100% HP. It doesn't matter. She will always hit you first in those situations, unless you hard burying her. But that's it. It's ridiculous. She's basically like, if you use a weapon against her, basically, she'll hit you for it.
Probably. Yeah.
Oh man. Okay. And then she also has Moonbow, Distant Counter, Belief in Love, which is, if you guys forgot, if foe initiates combat or if foe's HP is 100% at start of combat, attack defense -5 on foe during combat. So it has 2 clauses. If they're 100%, it always triggers. Or if they attack you, it always triggers. Additionally, she has Joint Hone attack, which is also really good because it adds 5 extra attack to her and her nearest ally. So very complete kit. Very powerful
Very
hero.
expensive kit.
Yes.
Her B skill has the same activation condition as Shannon's weapon, as a reference.
Yeah. Yeah, it is the same as Balmung.
Guys, I'm just shaking my head. Why is she so good? What did she do to deserve this?
Because favorites.
Because she eventually married Marth.
Waifus, boy.
Okay, I know she married Marth, but by the way, I think Marth is really good. I think this is as good as you can make him as a 4-star focus. But
by all means,
the disparity between these two is quite big. Because it's not like Rapier has a Vantage, like the Vantage thing becomes an advantage. No, because Feather Sword is also Vantage. So
I mean, he has a special, I guess.
yeah, and while Rapier is effective against armored and calves, she's effective. It doesn't matter if they're on a calf, because if they use a sword, lance, or axe, she will hit them first for it anyways, or a bow. What the heck?
Hey, Marth can counter the mage calves.
The mage
Like,
calves, that's all
10
Marth
of
got.
them.
And then Marth got extra 3 speed, and she got extra 3 attack. That's what I'm saying. Feather Sword is basically better Rapier.
It's actually kind of funny. They have the same attack, but Sita has 2 more speed with their weapons. Just for reference.
Yep. That's what I'm saying. It's not even close. But I get it. He's 4-star focus, so you can't make him OP. But damn, Sheeta towers over him in terms of like damage potential and just potential in general.
Yeah.
But the one thing he does have is Hero's Blood, or aka Fire Emblem. Sheeta has
You can
Moonbow.
spam that.
But with that said, though, you could replace Moonbow with Ruptured Sky. But what would you use on her special?
You could turn her into a Gale Forcer.
Oh.
Yeah, that's an option.
It's potential, yeah.
Because of her B skill, Heavy Blade is potentially viable.
57 attack check, so anything with 56 or less at base, it's not bad.
And because she's always buffing herself with joint home attack anyways, it should be higher than that relatively easily. Okay.
It could work.
Yeah.
As far as what I would, if I had to replace it without being expensive, it would probably be, honestly, Luna at best, but Moonbow is just fine, or Ruptured Sky.
Oh, also, guys, as a quick reminder, she cannot use lulls. She's fine. She cannot use special spark. She's fine.
Her skill is, her beast slot is as close as you get in the lull.
I know, but I just wanted to point that out. So her B skill is actually very, very good. It's one of the best skills a flyer can have, basically. And replacing DC when she has Vantage and a sword doesn't make sense. And joint home attack is probably the closest thing you can replace, but joint home attack makes so much sense on her. So
pretty much.
If you get a super boon, young Sita will score the same as a unit in the 175 bracket.
Wait.
Oh yeah, because she has her own beast slot.
Yes.
So she'll score like Marth with super boon. Which means you have to take
And
HP
emerge.
speed or defense.
Oh my god.
And emerge.
Oh no, that's not good, because that means you're reasonably gonna fight Sheetas.
Obviously.
Like,
Oh yeah.
I mean, you probably won't fight them much after the season ends, but yeah.
no,
for the time being.
even the season ends, because I do think you will.
There are going to be people who plus 10 her, and she's going to be a mainstay because of how stupidly powerful she is.
What, like, okay, what the f am I supposed to do about fighting a Sheeta? Like,
They're mages.
I run Aversa and Nito. Both of them are going to get plastered by Sheeta.
Look at me.
Versa might be
Look
able...
at me. Power creep is only temporary, but magic is everything.
You can't run Reinhardt
Thank
there.
you, Reinhardt.
Was that? No, it's just a bad meme. Look, man.
Well, for
Magic
arena
in
assault.
general.
Reinhardt can still work as a counter pick in arena assault.
I'm not worried about
that's
arena
In
assault.
actual arena,
You could always
luck.
use May. You can use Tail.
You can't use May in tier 21. The heck?
Yeah, you can. Just use Beetle.
No,
actual arena, good luck.
you can't.
Yeah. Just Beetle it, bro.
No, I'm telling you, as someone who uses dual skills, no. We literally just tried yesterday with plus 10 Kranya, and it was. I mean, we could have made it if we scored like 2 to 4 points higher. But guys, it's not that easy. Like,
Kranya's awful though.
dual skills don't work. My entire point was I used a plus 10 bonus hero, and we wouldn't make it in. Like, we could have, but it would have been a struggle. But I'm saying if you try to use B dual on multiple mages, you just can't score enough anyways.
Unless you have like 175 or 180. So like once what's his name? Flame Emperor come out, like it'll work again. It'll work again for a little bit, but then it'll stop working. But you need at least like 2 175s or a 175 and a 180, and then the other two can be like, or the other one can be like a dual skill. So
Also, why do you think May would
like
kill
that
her?
is something considered. I was thinking about it, but then May,
If she's
even
using
at
blue
plus 10,
dual,
she's a little bit. Yeah, she's like a little bit too slow, but
Yeah.
Tail to you can like destroy her pretty quickly because Tail to you hits like 50 something speed even with like a dual skill.
You realize like very few, if like nobody has +10 versions of them.
Well, maybe it's time you get those because those are good units.
I can't make that recommendation. Holy crap, no. I'm
Blue
saying
Dual
Yes,
Infantry
absolutely,
is
that's
still
especially
completely
Tail
locked.
to you.
Blue Dual Infantry is still completely locked to a seasonal unit. Yes, that unit is in focus on a double special heroes banner right now, but at the same time, it's not going to be consistent for allowing you to carry into tier 21 in arena without expending significant amounts of dueling crests every single week.
Yep, that's
Which you already do anyway. But for real though, if you want something blue to hard counter Sheeta like real fast, get in on that.
No. No, that's because here, I can't recommend dual infantry or any dual skills to stay into arena at this point, just because we're hitting past that point. Like, it's a empty A skill, essentially. It doesn't provide you any stats, and at this point, you need those stats. With characters like Sheeta now, like, heading into the game, and you're gonna fight +10 versions of them, you need those stats, or they're gonna just beat you down for it. And that's why I'm, like, really disturbed by the fact they're saying she can score as high as Marth, because that means you can reasonably fight her then in tier 21. Like, if your goal is to stay in, or to even just make it in, you're gonna reasonably fight +10 Sheetas.
Yeah, true. But hey, you know what? If B-Duel is too hard to get for you, there's always
No, I'm
C-Duel.
saying even if you got B-Duel, it wouldn't work.
I mean, you only need like one character to do it. The other two can be like your score batteries, which is pretty much what you're doing already anyway.
You realize she has 42 speed, 30 res. She has priority on attacking, and you're unlikely to double her.
Klein.
Now you're gonna pivot from...
Mine is a colorless bow.
Yeah. So
Yeah, and C-Duel is a little bit easier to get.
he gets hit first
Unless you run
and gets
Honey
hit
Berry.
effective. That's
He
not
has
a
the bulk
counter.
to survive it.
Okay, well, we'll move on. Yeah, guys, I'm just saying, reasonably, I'm not so sure what you're supposed to do if she's just there all the time. Just remember, she's effective against 5 things, and she gets to hit you first, so...
Yeah, better tank it.
Okay, well, anyways, any comparisons you want to make?
Tsubasa.
Yeah, you know what? That's actually the closest thing. Did Legion die?
I'm pulling up stats right now. Give me a moment. Legion stepped away for a moment.
He is totally dead.
Party bearing meta.
He's not dead. Alright, so let's see. Tsubasa has 39 HP, 32 attack, 40 speed, 26 defense, and 30 res with a 167 BST.
Nice to hear that, because that means Tsubasa is still very much like in the running, because stat-wise at least. Tsubasa's still amazing, by the way.
Tsubasa is very solid as long as you're still using her base kit and you have somebody act before her, or you refresh her with a dance, or whatever the case is. She's still not going to be a very strong counter to Sita.
Yeah, your sword heroes just
in
can't.
the event that you... Yep. But at the same time, because of like the stat allocations, Tsubasa just has slightly more bulk by stats alone. But because of Sita's personal B skill,
Yeah.
that's effectively more attack and more defense and res that Sita gets over Tsubasa,
Yep.
just for
Yeah.
existing.
Yep.
Sita doesn't even have a personal skill outside of Mirage Feather to argue with, so she actually also scores
Tsubasa.
less. Tsubasa has less, no signature B slot to work with, so no scoring advantage, and Mirage Feather is her only real advantage here.
Mm-hmm.
Where Tsubasa is a good player phase, and Sita's a good enemy phase. You also have to consider that.
Sita has a good player phase too. Let's not deny that.
I mean,
Oh,
relatively speaking to Tsubasa. Who has
Tsubasa is one of the best player
desperation.
phases. I get the
Yeah.
point you're trying to make. Anyways, I was like, it's good to hear that Tsubasa is still like a powerhouse and the stats are pretty comparable. It's just when you put it all together, Sheeta's just much more complete because Tsubasa is all about like you attacking, whereas Sheeta is basically both phases and she's pristine on both, if not even better defensively actually.
Yeah, probably better defensively, but
Sita is significantly better on enemy phase because she has blank advantage on anything that she's effective against.
So
I wouldn't.
yeah.
I wouldn't say Tsubasa is in any way struggling here. Not to mention Lance Flyer versus Sword Flyer. But, like, for example, in a Flyer composition, you run a rally, and then you have her Flyer formation in. She'll still do better than Sita, probably, because she has a really good player face.
Hold up.
But for anything else,
I was just thinking about it. You realize how brain dead Tier 21 Arena will be for anyone with a plus 10 Sheeta? Just
as long as they don't run into Crom or a Mage, yeah.
yeah, it's like go into a battle, Crom or a Mage. No, Sheeta, move forward in, end turn. We're done. Battle over. Like,
hope she
Better
kills.
park Sita on a defensive tile.
okay.
Yeah, perch
I
on
mean,
defensive tile.
it's-
Give her the bonus stats. She'll just
Even
end turn.
more brain dead.
But I'm just saying, it's like so brain dead now. Where's the strategy? It's just put hero in. Hero kills everything. We're done.
It's been like that for like 4 years. What the hell have you been?
I have more crowns than you, so I've been down there more than you. But
That
no,
doesn't
you can't
actually-
do that. You can't do
that's
that.
not a valid argument, though.
I'm saying you
doesn't
can't
make-
do that in Tier 21 Arena. Like the only times I had that like pleasure was when we had Leaf as a bonus hero, Mythic Leaf. Outside of that, you couldn't just do that. You couldn't just rush through things by dropping a hero in Arena.
I don't know. When my bonus units are in and I get a crown that week, it's usually fairly brain dead.
Sorry, who'd you say?
It depends on who's bonus week, who's on bonus.
Oh, yeah.
That's my entire point was this wouldn't be a bonus week thing. If you made a plus 10 Sheeta, she would be. Again, we've established she scores as high as Marth, and Marth can be high enough to take into Tier 21 Arena consistently. My entire point was you could just do this every single week.
Well, true,
Yeah.
but that's assuming that arena is actually hard. Remember,
It
the
has
old
nothing
point
to do
of
with
arena.
difficulty. It's about points.
But you did just mention the brain deadness, and it's like, I mean, it's always been brain dead. It's all about, do you have the correct unit for scoring to stay in Tier 21? And
It
if you
is-
don't, you
oh.
just don't.
But if you do, then you have what Nimia's had last night.
That's what I'm
2 nights
talking
ago.
about.
Exactly.
It's
Last
not
night.
brain dead. Like at this point, we're fighting such broken ass
But
heroes.
that is brain dead. You're not, it's not like it was. It was never about the strategy. It was always about the points. Now the only difference is now is people who have Sheeta just get the points quicker than everybody else because they have even less effort than
Hold
a game
up.
that already takes no effort in the first place.
Hold up. When was
That's
the last time you got a crown? Just like, sorry, when was the last time you kept a crown? Like in Tier 21?
Oh, like 2 weeks ago.
You 2 weeks? Are you sure? Like, dude, are you
2 or 3 weeks ago. I don't remember. Fuck,
okay? So you did this against Legendary Crom? You just sent a hero in end turn against Legendary Crom. Seriously?
Yeah, I have a Beetle Bowie.
Beetle.
Uh,
Jeetle.
I have a
you
Beetle
sure,
Bowie.
Bowie?
Yeah.
Bowie could actually tank a shot from Crom, and
Yeah,
with
Bowie-
enough investment has the speed.
Right.
I know, but
Oh.
I'm saying like one hero, you just put Bowie in end turn against all your matches. You seriously did that?
Yeah, it's Bowie, dude. He's just kind of busted.
I call bullshit so hard right now. Well, guys, you were there
Have
yesterday. You
seen
saw.
my Bowie?
I don't think it matters because I literally went through it yesterday.
Went through what yesterday?
Dude, you're telling me you stay in Tier 21 Arena. You're telling me you just leave Bowie inside. You just end turn with Bowie and you've won. Like, I do not believe that at all.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, it's your claim. Okay, guys. Well, I guess I don't know if you. Whatever. Oh man.
If you plus 10 Sita and leave her on your defense team for Arena, even well after the bonus week for her is over, you are an asshole.
Especially after.
Yeah. Here's the thing. You guys gotta remember, when you're in Tier 21 Arena and you're trying to stay in, it's about points. So you gotta use all the skills that generate as much points as possible. That's why you can't have, like, a crazy build, which is why I find it so unbelievable. Like,
I mean, you can have a crazy build, but...
Do keep in mind, I have a plus 10 Amelia. So, like, I can get away with, like, a little less scoring.
okay, but you're still saying it's your Bowie that's doing everything.
Yeah, he does he does all the heavy lifting, especially during that week, because it was just like, you throw in, if someone's got like a Chrome, an Alm, and a Legendary Azura, it's like, yeah, Bowie can just intern the fuck out of that.
Obviously wouldn't be against some of the red units.
Yeah.
Like, I would imagine your Bowie can't
I-
intern on Duodon, that one Bold Fighter one that's running around.
Yeah, like, for that one, that's like for like a different unit, but like 90% of the units that people throw in their arena defense teams, like, Bowie just shits on them.
What?
Like, that's not far-fetched at all.
It
Especially
is. There are so many powerful red heroes out there. I don't know
Okay,
And nobody's running them on defense teams. That's
No,
the point. And
nobody
even then,
is.
some of them are like, oh wait, is like, you know, you
War
can still
powder
beat some of
Zelgius.
those units.
Dude, yesterday I literally fought double plus 10 Brownie ones. Literally. I
He's
don't give a
colorless and
shit
Bowie has,
about Bowie. He won't survive that.
hasn't finished
Bowie has a
Bramimon.
Raven Toe.
Bowie shits on Bramimon.
Oh.
Come on. It's not even that hard to process. Come on. If I have
Okay,
two
fine. Show me your
175
Bowie.
units, a Bowie and then a bonus.
Just show me your Bowie at this point.
Nigga, that dude is all over my YouTube. I don't have to show that to you. It's all the proof's already there.
Show it to me so I can put it up, so we can know what you're talking about. This mythical Bowie that's can end turn and beat everything.
Beat everything that matters.
Look, man, are you pivoting from this or not? Just show me the Bowie.
No, I'm playing video games right now.
Just. All right.
I'm not opening fair right now. Come on, let's move on.
I've never seen anyone make
Just
such big
take
claims
my word for
and
it.
just say, okay, sure.
Mom, Dad, please stop fighting.
I'm not. I cannot fathom this at all, but sure. We'll move on. Next is Merrick. He has 41 HP, 34 attack, 41 speed, 21 defense, and 25 res. Also much, much better than original form. What does this hold to, Legion?
Merrick is a 162 BST Green Tome Infantry with HP Res Super Banes and Speed Super Boon. As far as my predictions were concerned, I have the right HP, 1 less attack, same speed, 2 more defense on my prediction, and 1 less res.
Okay. Yeah. Sorry, Super Boon speed gets him to 45. That's like...
Uh-huh.
Is that the fastest mage?
He is the
No.
fastest mate? Wait, seriously?
Pretty sure Zed can still hit higher.
On
Uh-oh.
like raw stats though?
Well, if we're talking weapon stats, but raw stats he ties, I think, for highest with... No, actually, he's the fastest base speed, I think, except
Yeah.
for Nino. Nino is 41, I think.
Okay, that makes sense.
Winter Nino.
ZZ Frosted, who Nibs can't use facts and logic and thinks he knows all about tier 21 because of his crowns. Dude, I'm literally asking him to bring it up so we can use facts and logic. We'll move on from that, but I'm just flabbergasted at some of these comments. Well, no, just your comment, my bad. Okay, anyways. Let me bring up his kit, because now I'm... Yeah, Winds of Change is possibly... No, it is the longest in terms of effects. That is... Yep. His kit is Winds of Change, Righteous Wind, Swift Sparrow 3, Wind Sweep 3, and Instant Guard 3. Oh yeah, he's also the first hero in this game to have a sweep combination that like nullifies the negative portion of the sweep. So Winds of Change, for those who forgot, was special trigger cooldown count -1. It's effective against flying foes. Additionally, at start of combat, if bonus is granted onto the unit or unit's HP is over 50%, he gets attack speed +5 or 3. That's 5. And then neutralizes effects that guarantees foes follow-up attacks and effects that prevents units follow-up attacks during combat, aka null follow-up. But it's cool because if you can run null follow-up in your tome, you can free up your B slot to do broken things like Wind Sweep. That doesn't prevent you from doubling.
Yep.
Yeah, no, this is one of the best remages. The only
Outright.
thing, yeah, outright. The only thing I had worried about was like his speed, because I felt like, well, we knew he was gonna double, but like he's so fast. I thought there was a chance he would just be like middling speed or something to balance it out, but no, he's incredibly quick.
He was at least gonna have 39, if I'm not mistaken.
Okay, well, that's huge because what makes this combination really potent is because of Righteous Wind. It boosts damage by 30% of unit speed, so him getting as fast as possible is huge. You get that extra 5 speed and 5 attack from Winds of Change, and then Swiss Barrel gives you another 6 and 7 on top of that, so 11 attack, 12 speed. In other words, you hit, what, 53 speed?
Yeah, 53 base speed with Swift Sparrow. Yep.
Oh, man. And then you get Righteous Wind on top of that. Which, by the way, Righteous Wind is 1 cooldown. It's supposed to be 2, but Winds of Change drops into 1 cooldown. So in all these Windsuit combinations where the physical hero can't counterattack, he's actually spamming a special out every time as well.
Which that special should do around 15, 16 damage each hit.
You get lucky enough to get a plus speed Merrick, then you are looking at 62 speed on initiation as long as he has more than half health. And that's also assuming no debuffs on him.
Or if he's buffed, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, or if he's buffed, but again, that's assuming no buffs, no debuffs.
Well, yeah. So as long as he's healthy. Which he'll probably be healthy.
Yeah.
So, let's see, plus speed Merrick, you're looking at, 57 speed on initiation, assuming no debuffs, no outside buffs. That's 17 bonus damage.
Yeah, 57
From
should
the special.
round out to about 17. So 17 bonus damage on special with a 57 speed to double. You're not going to get countered attacked by physical units. You'll have slaying, so you're going second hit to your special. And just to top it all off, you have anti-flyer and all of no follow-up, so you don't have to worry about Wary Fighter.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's so hard not to like. Okay, every hero on this banner just shines in one way or another. Marth for his accessibility and the fact that he's Rapier and Hero's Blood, very good combination, very good skills individually as well. Shido's Feather Sword is the most busted weapon in the game, I would say. Merrick though, I'm sorry, Pala, you guys already know how good she is. But yeah, Merrick though, like, it kind of feels like he's like the sleeper hit here, but he's actually like, he might possibly
have the longest impact on the meta.
Yeah, exactly. Because, oh my goodness, the fact that he does so much damage because he's spamming a Righteous Wind, and he can't get counterattack, and then he's healing his team up as well with Righteous Wind. You put that all together, like, this could be one of the most annoying heroes to deal with.
Yep.
Could be.
If you thought Thrasier was bad, he'll probably be just about as bad, if not worse.
Yep. The thing is, that's the point I was trying to make. Some people are sleeping on Merrick. You can't sleep on him. He looks so stupid, but he's going to be so effective.
He has a point. It's right there at the top
He
of his
does
cap.
look kind of stupid. I'm just saying.
But yeah, the wind sweep thing for me is huge, just because, again, if you're looking at, for most mages in this game right now, it's just like, how do I get into desperation? How do I set up? Because if they can counterattack, usually the mages are in deep, deep trouble. Merrick's the only one who basically just doesn't worry about that at all.
Unless it's another mage.
Yeah, see, 25 res is pretty low, but he has 41 HP base, just like, Merrick, which we should do that comparison soon, but that's still enough bulk that he can take a mage shot, unless it's like a special on the mage or a really powerful red mage, but still.
Yeah, he'll probably be able to take it, and then heal some of the residual damage back afterwards.
Yeah.
This is where Desperation Seal would come in handy. Please don't.
Yeah, I was thinking about that.
Oh God, no. No Desperation Seal.
All right, so let's do a comparison between Merrick and Merrick first, just to establish like how much he's.
I don't know how he got to this point. The original Merrick has 2 more HP, 8 less attack, 9 less speed, 7 more defense, and 6 less res.
No, I think this is even better than original Merrick. Original Merrick was known for his defense, but as the game progressed, it didn't make sense after a while.
Yeah, he completely.
He got better over time, but this is just completely different.
Yeah.
He completely changed his stat line, which is kind of funny.
Yeah.
Yeah, with Dark Excalibur, original Merrick can work as a budget substitute for Sonya. Young
this
Merrick,
Merrick
is
will probably
an
just
entirely different thing.
This one will probably just out damage outright.
Yeah.
It is. And if you were thinking about regular Excalibur, let's not forget that's slaying, anti-flyer, and attack speed +5 if a mage is nearby. This is slaying, attack speed +5 if he's buffed or healthy, anti-flyer, and then I'll follow up on top.
Mm-hmm.
It's actually kind of funny how similar the 2 tomes are.
Yeah.
That's kind of stupid to me. The fact that he still gets to retain effect against flyers, because it's such a nice throw-in,
It's something that was on a lot more win tomes before, but Merrick gets to enjoy it all to himself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is
I miss
fine.
Eerie Caliber.
Yeah, I'm fine with less effective against flyer mages. Merrick is good enough for me.
Yeah.
It's so good.
I could
I
use a
think
blue
as-
one right now, TBH.
I think as far as wind spells being effective against flyers, I can't speak for Fates, but I know
Didn't
that's not a
happen.
thing in 3 houses.
It was a GBA
It was a
thing.
It was a GBA thing. I think it was also in some of the earlier
It was in
titles.
Awakening as well.
And Awakening was also. Don't remember Tellius. But it's notoriously wind tomes have always been effective, but it's Excalibur that consistently gets it. So it's nice to see
Right.
Merrick is retaining that.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Real quick, I just want to point out his kit, guys. I don't think you should change anything in it. I hear some of you guys saying close counter. I don't recommend it
No.
at all. So
No.
Yeah, I don't think
No.
close counters the kind of thing for him.
yeah. So his base kit, I think, is absolutely perfect. The Swift Sparrow synergizes perfectly with Wind Sweep. Winds of Change synergizes perfect with the Wind Sweep.
You could argue Desperation, kind of like a bootleg legendary Celica, and I'll follow up Desperation.
I get the point of that, but I think it's just so unnecessary.
It is, but if you wanted to, that would probably be one of the only good alternatives I can suggest.
Yeah.
Because Beast Law should not be touched.
Yeah, I know,
Yeah.
but very few. No. He's the only hero that we've gotten with the Wind Sweep or any sweep setup, just built into the kit. Every other hero, like Marita, Bylifs, we had to make it our own. So it feels bad to Usually, you want to head towards this direction if your hero can do it.
Mhm.
So that's why I wouldn't. I don't like removing it. But
I wouldn't change it. Yeah.
The only thing,
Huh?
the only thing with his kit that I could suggest, I feel like, is Time's Pulse.
Oh yeah. Good point. Time Spells would be very good on him. I mean, it wouldn't be that necessary, but if you don't double for whatever reason, it might be. And if you do get a counterattack from your foe, then you can get double proc on your special.
Yeah, that's basically all I can say. It's your C slot. That's the only
Yeah.
thing I would
Distant
change.
Guard is very flexible.
It's very flexible, yeah. So Time's Pulse makes a lot of sense to me just to make Righteous Wind instant at all times. So, but
Speed Smoke or Red Smoke otherwise.
yeah, otherwise, fine, just fill it in for me. But yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
I actually wanted to do a comparison because in a lot of ways he feels like he's Green Lysithea.
Okay, are you
I
sure
know
about
she
that?
hits much harder. I know she
I'm
does.
gonna pull out a few mages.
Sure.
I'm gonna
There's
pull out
one
specifically
Legendary
Lysithea,
Celica?
Sed, and I'll bring out Celica, Thrasier, Sed, and Lysithea because those
Yeah.
are probably his biggest competitors. So as far as Lysithea is concerned, she has 4 less HP, 7 more attack, 4 less speed, the same defense, and 1 less.
Yeah.
She also has less BST.
Yeah.
Yeah, Lysithea has 2 less BST than Merrick.
Yeah, it's
She physically can't score 165.
so basically it was just reallocated the attack and speed.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Lysithea and Set are very different. Merrick are very different despite having slaying. But each of them are nasty in their own ways. Which, technically speaking, you could just give Merrick Lysithea's kit times pulse, low attack speed, or, well, speed res. I probably wouldn't.
I recommend the low speed res on Merrick. Keep the sweep.
Yeah. Keep the sweep. Otherwise, Celica is probably his biggest, closest. She has 1 less HP, 4 more attack, 3 less speed, 3 less defense, and 4 more.
What? What?
4 more res.
Okay.
Or no, 3 more res, not 4. Celica's weapon does give her speed +3 though, and she does have a super boon in speed. So for base stats, they tie.
They both do. Yeah, they both tie in speed, and they both have no follow-up. So there's that. Well, part of it.
Celica just has no follow-up straight up.
Oh.
And desperation in the same skill.
Yeah. And otherwise, I think her Merrick's closest stat-wise would be Thrasier, who has 1 less HP, 1 less attack, 2 less speed, 2 more defense, and 3 more res. 2 more res.
Sounds about right, yeah. Okay, so with that established, where would you rank Merrick in all those mages? The green mages.
In all those, I'd say he is... I'm not going to put Lysithea down, but I will probably say that he is better than Celica and on par, maybe sometimes better than Thrasier. Keeping in mind she is still a mythic.
I
about
actually...
the same.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, about the same, but I might say that in some situations Celica's a little better.
Yeah?
Just on that, it's really more for, when she initiates and less overall. Because, her tome is, pretty fucking stupid.
Oh, her tome is still really good. I'd say Celica is still, in some circumstances, more consistent. But I think that Merrick is overall just a cut above.
I'm
her
just gonna say...
AoEs are lovely.
Absolutely.
If you can get Celica into desperation range, she's going to outperform Merrick in terms of damage, hands down.
But getting into that range is the hardest thing in a lot of situations.
That's the hardest part about Celica. If you can get her Soul Sophia range, perfect.
Best bet for getting Celica into desperation range is
Fury
Micaiah.
Yeah, Fury damage, trap, or lift. Probably the best.
Yeah, but again,
granted, I wouldn't take away Swift Sparrow 3 from Celica myself because of the fact that cuts down on how much speed she has.
She's also losing one of her biggest investments.
Yes. There's also, like I said, as far as being able to attack somebody and still safely get into desperation range, one of the Micaiahs. Either Brave or Dancing Micaiah, I would say.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, Sacrifice helps a lot, but I just want to point out,
Dancing...
I just wanted to point out...
Micaiah doesn't have Sacrifice.
Yeah,
You're thinking of OG Micaiah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sacrifice wouldn't do that anyways. Yeah.
As I've been trying to say, I think Merrick, in my books, is better than all of them, just because no setup necessary. I value that so much, because as somebody who literally tries to use... Like, I tried for months to use a 5 defense mage in Arena Assault.
I mean, the thing with Thrasier is that as long as you have good universal she's pretty consistent, and when she has her debuff, she's probably better than Merrick.
No, I get that. I get that. But just to not have deal with that hassle, and of course, Merrick enables certain characters to perform at their peaks. We've mentioned Brave Celica, for example, with Double Lion. We've mentioned Bunny Veronica, for example, who needs to stay over 75% to keep her tome activated. Merrick enables all these characters, and he doesn't take setup. For me, that is like so valuable. That's why I put him above the rest. But it's not like a huge gain upon the rest. It's just I prefer him because, again, no setup, and he can enable characters to perform at their peak.
Yeah, Merrick will be a lot easier to use. Thrasier, I think, has a better peak that's not that bad, which is why in Ether Raid's defense, you have to be so cognizant of her. But you gotta be cognizant of Merrick no matter what happens because of just how simple he is.
Mm-hmm.
So, for that benefit alone, he's got quite a nice edge.
Okay.
For Ether Raids on a defense team,
Well, obviously.
again, it's going to be part of the map setup as well. I would generally give the edge to Thrasier because I've seen way too many times people put a red res tank in front of Thrasier and have full confidence that that red res tank will survive, only to get just completely wiped away like nothing.
No,
Especially because she has bulk. That's the main thing Merrick lacks is bulk. That can be exploited pretty hard, whereas Thrasier actually can have good defense and res.
I know, but
And
Thrasier was
sometimes
made
she
for
only
those.
takes like one hit at the most because of her tone.
Mm-hmm.
But again, I was just gonna say, Thrasier was made for those situations, those Ether Raid situations. She was
Exactly.
like it was designed into her. So
For PvE content, I would probably sooner go Merrick because I don't have to use Omni Chills, Sabotages, Shrines.
and you
You just
can't
use them.
sleep on Merrick's damage, is what I'm saying as well.
Oh,
Like,
no, you
not
can't.
even
He still
close.
has 48 attack, 54, 59 attack with his kits, with a 17, 16 damage special.
Yeah.
He's fine.
Yeah, he should be fine. Like in general situations. Again, the Merrick pick for me. Okay, the last thing, people have been talking about Lewin forever now, so you might as well give them the comparison.
Okay, I'll give you Lewin. Lewin has-
This is gonna hurt.
Lewin has 3 less HP, the same attack, 4 less speed, 4...
Okay, you are a
And the
robot now.
Same.
You are a robot.
Why?
Try it again.
What is going on here? Okay, so Lewin, 3 less HP, same attack, 4 less speed, 4 less defense, same res.
Yeah, no, guys, no. I know Lewin doesn't take setup either, but that BSC difference is so
Yeah.
big.
It's mostly into his bulk, I guess speed as well, but he has a speed plus 3 tome, so it kind of mitigates.
Mm. It's also the special. Gotta remember that.
Oh yeah, the special is probably the biggest part that sets Merrick apart,
Yeah.
by far.
Guys, please. I know you guys are trolling with the Bowie comparison thing. That is not a comparison.
Not doing it.
They're entirely different characters. Okay. Anyways, that is Merrick. For me, I definitely think easily a top 3 Green Mage, if not the best Green Mage. In my opinion, I think he's achieved that.
Mhm.
But it's up to you guys. You can't go around with Brave Celica, Thrasier, or Merrick, but he's on the banner. And if you lack a powerful Green Mage, definitely recommend. No setup usage and great team synergy with like certain characters, like the best possible partner for certain characters. Yeah, I recommend him. Finally, Pala.
The one we already kind of knew.
Oh man, this is not gonna be. This is gonna go pretty quick because in the trailer, guys, we already saw her stats. So it's 40 HP, 39 attack, 31 speed, 33 defense, 24 res, and this is Sorry, you go ahead.
Pala is a 167 BST Lance Flyer, HP, Speed, Super Banes, and Attack Super Boon.
I knew it was gonna be attack super boon. You guys remember that trailer? I was just memeing like, oh yeah, I bet she's gonna be attack super boon, so she could reach 62
Probably
attack
gonna be
base.
attack.
Oh my god.
That was inevitable.
That is her only super boon as well.
But
Yeah.
she could quad, so if that extra point of damage turns into 4 extra points of damage.
Mm-hmm.
She goes from 58 attack base, guys, with everything included, to 62 attack base, with the possibility of quadding, and of course, you can add the extra stats on top of that.
Yep.
What's her actual like maximum output if she's plus attack?
So it's 62. White down spear gives. Does that even give attack? No, it drops defense, right? Defense by 4. So it'd be like
Yeah.
66. 66 base attack effectively. 70 at plus 10. Hitting 4 times. potentially.
Yeah, no, that's ridiculous because wait, it's 72, isn't it? With mirror impact and white.
Oh yeah, mirror impact. So okay, it would be with mirror impact. It'd be 76 at plus 10 plus attack.
Sorry, 76 attack times 4, and we're not even talking about specials. Who even cares about the special? You do 76 times 4, you should just smash them.
This is the definitive heavy blade Gale Forcer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Stupid.
If you get this Pala, you have basically the perfect unit to use against red Rookers.
Oh yeah, Rooker sieges will become a lot easier with her. As long as you have guard.
Yeah. But I mean, considering that she's consistently quadding...
And she'll probably have enough speed to avoid doubles from most Rookers, even at 31. Unless you're minus speed.
You guys realize she doesn't really... Okay. As long as you run her with 2 other flyers, so you can total 3, she will always double. Always double. That should be good enough for to kill most things. But if it's not, you just position her 2 flyer allies next to her, and then she gets a true... it turns into Brave, and then she still doubles, so it turns into quad, so...
Yep.
Wild.
So... Never mind, she only doubles on player phase.
Yeah, gotta remember that part, though. She has to initiate, guys, so...
Field her with the Herons, and she'll stay healthy.
Yep.
That's probably one of the best combinations, because they're all flying, and they move really, really well.
It's kind of silly considering the Herons already have their own movement buff, but if you're using them with a Bayork, you probably won't.
Yeah, we should probably remind people about her dual skill. It gives +1 movement to all flyers and can be used on every odd turn.
All adjacent flyers and the unit, yep.
And it refreshes at the start of every odd turn.
Yeah. So, it's a reusable dual skill. She kind of... It's worse than Tivarn, because... Yeah. No, she's actually functions like a blue Tivarn.
Yeah, I mean, Tibarn has that movement anyways. She doesn't, so in defense you'll never see her get that extra movement without a dancer. But she still functions like a Tibarn. You give her Heavy Blade, you give her Gale Force. It's just gonna be heavier hitting because now you're quadding.
Well, yeah, the reality is I think she's better than Tivarn. I mean, if in the hands of an AI, it's I take Tibarn, but in the hands of a player, Pala.
Yeah. It takes setup, though. That's the big thing. Always gotta remember about the White Wings. If you do not have 2 flyers nearby, it's not gonna work. So you gotta make sure you keep that in check. But if you do, you're perfectly fine. There should be very little that Pala will not kill in one combat.
So, the one thing I want to ask you was, what do you think, or would you change anything in her kit?
Chill attack speed.
Yeah. I don't really think it's necessary on her at all.
No, she doesn't need the speed.
Or the chill attack portion. I think she kills them.
She has... That's unless you run Desperation.
Her defense isn't that high, but I'm just saying, like, at most she gets hit 1 time. I don't...
Yeah.
And most things she should kill them. Yeah?
Depending on how long the combat goes, that bulk might start getting in the way. But if you have Desperation, it should be no problem.
Okay, yeah. Yeah. I didn't want to recommend that, but I do think Desperation's really good. Because again...
I don't see...
Yeah?
Yeah, I don't see much else you can do other than Desperation that's, like, mostly effective outside of, like,
formation
specific setups for, like, for formations, aerobatics.
Yeah.
It probably doesn't have res for Pegasus Knight or speed either, so that's out too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was about to say Pegasus Flight is not good for her because of her stat allocation. She's meant to focus almost purely on offense.
Here's your switch, by the way. Yeah, no, she does not have the bulk for that. It's the cheapest option, but I think even at max investment, I don't think there's much better than Desperation.
Yeah. Yeah. For people who get a bit confused on this, Desperation, all it cares about is if you can double. It doesn't care if you're over 5 Cs or anything. So if you can double thanks to her lance, it works out perfectly fine. So Desperation's actually like... And what can survive in this game if you get hit 4 times? With 76 damage.
Brave Ike.
Well, in armor.
Well, I guess so. That's...
Green armors, besides maybe Sothis. So
But you gotta-
You have a very heavily invested Winter Sothis, maybe.
Okay. I mean, you would reasonably attack. But, yeah. And by the way, Brave Ike wouldn't kill her on counterattack, because it's mirror impact triggers. And she can take a hit.
Unless it's a bike with ether and breath support.
Okay, yeah. If you have Brave Lucina for a fast ether, then yeah. But otherwise.
Ooh, I should lab it. I wonder if my close call or even can tank it.
Probably. Close call will be a pretty solid counter as well.
That's probably the best way to deal with her because her speed's so low. So all close calls are fully triggered.
Especially with that Super Bane.
Yeah.
But again, most reasonable things you're going to be fighting against, unless you're intentionally throwing her into like tanky green heroes, everything else she should kill.
Yeah, pretty much. One of the best kill options.
Okay, in terms of
Another
specials, yeah.
I was going to say another potential counter is Spring Fur.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Spring Fair would... Oh yeah, because no follow-up. No follow-up also counters Paula. You only get hit... You actually only get to hit once. No, you get to hit twice because it still does Brave.
Because of the Brave effect on initiation, yeah, Pala can still hit twice, but
That's
it.
Mm-hmm.
So no follow-ups will probably be good. What was I thinking of? There was somebody... I forget. But yeah, no. There's a few counters, but for the general unit, they're dead.
Yeah. All right. Quickly now, specials. We never ever recommend Draconic Aura.
I still wouldn't. Because that's awkward cooldown.
Dude,
That's
she
3
hit
cooldown.
76 attack. I think
You still probably... It's the fact that you only get to hit it once at most, unless you proc it at the start of the combat.
right, it will still be
True.
one hit at most. If we talk about Ruptured Sky or anything, it would possibly be 2.
You would have to do 2 cooldown or 4... 2 cooldown specials with Gale Force, realistically. The 4 cooldowns are not that good.
Yeah, to really maximize what she can do.
Yeah. You want to get as many specials off as possible, and Gale Force, of course, is obligatory.
Yeah,
But-
double glimmer for sure.
Depending on your meta.
Yeah.
She has enough attack where she probably can scale the
think she-
Glimmer up pretty well.
Yeah, but I don't think she
Yeah.
needs it.
If you're gonna go to a cooldown special, why not?
See, here's the
It's
thing.
one of the better options when she's hitting 76 attack and quadding.
But the thing is, I think she gets the kill anyways. What I'm looking for from specials in general is just like allowing them to beat something that they wouldn't have been able to beat.
Yeah, that's Glimmer in a nutshell.
Yeah, well, that's more Moonbow. Like a double Moonbow is really gonna like
Double
run
Moonbow
stuff.
will wreck tanks. So that'd probably be a good option.
Huh. Okay. Well, no, I get it, but it also depends on if you're running Heavy Blade on her because that really opens up options.
If you're not running Heavy Blade, you could do Luna. You could do any 3 cooldown special and it'd be fine. Because he'll proc it on the 4th hit anyways.
Hmm.
But otherwise, Moonbow, maybe Glimmer, Ruptured Sky is always an option. Gale Force.
Heavy Blade 4, someone mentioned that as for A skill. Huh.
58 attack? Maybe. Ephraim has 59.
That's very interesting. I actually like that a lot, but
I do like the idea. I mean, the only problem is that her B-slot won't give attack like Ephraim does. You don't get low attack defense.
sure.
And
But
you're killing Ephraim.
yeah, you're also killing Ephraim. That's the harsh part, and it's not optimum fodder. But the mirror impact part of the defensive part, right, to prevent them from doubling back, I don't think she'll ever need it. I think she should honestly just kill them before they hit her twice. So,
I mean, you also have to worry if you get the attack check off. If you don't, then you're screwed.
yeah, that is the other issue though. But again, she has a super.
Then again, you run
attack.
Death Blow. You run Death Blow on your seal instead of Heavy Blade.
Oh yeah, true.
It's the same difference.
Same difference. Okay. Heavy Blade Astronyms. I almost never recommend Astra. I don't see the value in the skill.
Astra is only for jokes.
Or
like
Roker Sieges.
That
that's
one. Rooker Sieges. That one weird spiral build nobody uses.
Lewin can make
Ain't no
Astra
kill like
work as
overkill.
well.
It does. Astra's pure, so is Glimmer, but yeah.
All right.
No.
Anyways, what? No, I think that's everything. In terms of comparisons, I don't really think there are, but if you want to try,
I could try. I will say that she has the highest attack of flyers. She
sorry,
has
one
beaten
sec.
out.
Compared to Valencia Catria.
I will do that in a sec. You good?
all right, yeah, go ahead.
Am I on the hero screen?
Yeah, I switch back. Go ahead.
Okay. As far as she has the highest attack of all flyers. To put into reference, the flyers that are competing with her that have 38 attack were Summer Levitain, Darius Reed, Altina, Shersh, Jerome, Tabarn, Spring Est, and Valencia and Catria. All 38 attack, all lower than Paula. Just to put into reference.
Yeah.
As far as the specifics, people want Catria. Catria has 1 more HP, 1 less attack, 5 more speed, 6 less defense, and equal res.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, it's basically just trading off that speed for defense.
Yeah. And the other one, I think, you know what? The White Wing sister actually is the closest is Est.
Okay, I'll bring out Spring Est first because that one's
Spring Est.
closer.
Okay.
Closer in attack. 1 less HP, 1 less attack, 4 more speed, 16 less defense, and 2 more res.
Okay.
Bear in mind that Spring Est is a flying mage.
Yeah,
So
that's why I was just like, yeah.
gain some speed, attack, gain speed, loses a ton of defense, basically. But as for the original Est, she has 4 less HP, 4 less attack, 1 less speed, 9 less defense, and 8 more res. Very different unit.
You know what? They're all different units. That's why I don't even want to bother with the palette comparison, because she goes from sword to lance.
I mean, do you want the Spring Paula comparison?
No, that's bad as well. She goes red dagger. Ugh.
Yeah, no, she's basically like all the other White Wings are faster, but this one has a lot more defense and a little more focus and attack.
I would say of the other White Wings and their variations, Valentian Catria compares the closest in terms of actual performance.
Yeah,
because of
though
the fact
Catria is
that,
overkill.
Yeah.
Valentian Catria she hits with Glimmer on every swing.
Which is overkill.
Couldn't Valentian Catria hit the highest attack? No, I think that's how he
Yes.
But second highest attack.
Nope. If we're talking in terms of like peak potential ever, it's Catria. I've been discussing this for a while. I think.
Oh
she
yeah,
could
in terms
get
of
over...
in terms of sheer
In terms of
like,
raw damage output.
yeah, the raw damage in one hit. It's Catria.
which Master Blade does add to attack.
Yeah.
But if we're talking in terms of highest attack in their kits, it does go to Duma and Lysithea.
Okay. It's so wacky that Lysithea makes that list, but
Silly.
it's silly. Yeah. Yeah. Anyways,
Lysithea can still one-shot the Death Knight,
yeah.
which is funny.
All right.
Not really. Tired of meme.
Anyways, I don't really think there are other comparisons because there is no comparison. You will not get anything remotely the same as Pal in this game.
Altina.
Fine, Altina was the closest thing. I don't even really think it's the closest thing because that's a true brave weapon at all times. Pal does take a little bit of setup. I mean, gotta at least run her with flyer allies.
Yeah, it's similar performance at least in general circumstances. Altina has 2 more HP, 1 less attack, 11 less speed, 3 less defense, and 12 more res.
Yeah. See, here's the thing, guys. Gotta remember, Altina's true brave on both phases. Pala's only on initiation. That's why. And of course, the stat differences, weapon differences. Huh?
Those she'll guarantee the quad.
Those she'll guarantee the quad. I know, but Pala on just sheer offense on player phases is much higher. Okay. Anyways, this took forever. This is what I wanted to talk about the most because it's a Princess Knight Minerva. I already released a video, and thank goodness Legion was really close because otherwise people would be arguing with me relatively soon. But yeah. Okay. So Minerva with 40 HP, 36 attack, 37 speed, 35 defense, and 19 res. What does that total to?
Minerva, 167 BST Axe Flyer with irrelevant HP Super Bane. As far as my comparison goes, same HP, she has 1 more attack, 1 more speed, equal defense, and 2 less res.
Based. Look at
That was completely pulled out.
Made a free unit. That's good.
Yeah, I actually was less confident in her stats in this, so I'm pleasantly surprised she has more attack speed.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Okay. It's so eerie. So what were you off by again?
I was 1 attack and 1 speed short, but I gave her 2 more res.
You know what? That's fair. Okay.
Yeah, I just had low confidence vote, that's all.
Yeah. Oh man, I can't believe she reaches. Okay, real quick refresher for those who forgot. Before I talk about her, she has her. I believe it's called Dragoon Axe, which is. It gives her special cooldown trigger -1 and. What was it again?
All stats plus 4.
All stats
and
plus 4.
Guard.
Yeah.
And all stats plus 4 and guard. That is one of the best axes in the entire game.
It's Percival's Prize Lance for anybody who hasn't used it before.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. They basically took Percival's Prize Lance and made it into axe. But again, that is super useful because you get to cut your special down by 1 at all times. The cooldown count by 1. You get the extra stats, and you can prevent them from getting their specials, which makes Minerva like a pretty ideal tank because you add in the IO. Well, what do they call it? It's the improved IO
Dragoon Shield.
Dragoon Shield. You add in the Dragoon Shield, which is +3 to attack, speed, and defense, and it's neutralizes effective against flyers. She's essentially a legitimate flying tank. She would have
a fast one.
I'll give you this in 1 second. Minerva, her kit. Just to give you a little perspective, because there's a lot more addition. Here's Minerva on her own, with her kit.
Wait, what? I know her kit.
No, I mean...
No, as far as what the stats...
If you want to see the stats, yeah.
Oh,
just so you can
that's
visualize.
what you mean. Okay, sure. Yeah, no, I know what you mean.
Yeah.
You would add... With everything triggering, she adds 7 extra defense. So she reaches 42 defense at base. And another... Hold on. What's her actual speed? 43?
Her actual speed will end up being 44 with her kit.
44. Okay. Okay, to clean this up. When you battle her, her actual stats would be 59 attack, 44 speed, 42 defense, and 23 res.
You want to pull up the image so people can see your kit in case they didn't see their vid?
Oh. This doesn't show us nicely.
She's so good. Like,
Shows you on
finally.
its own.
Did you put SP at 420 on purpose?
Yes.
Okay.
Because that is tomorrow's, well, now today's date.
Yeah, I mean, that's when she's releasing. By the way, Tempest Trials is in an hour, guys. Anyways.
No, it's on the 21st.
No,
It's on 21st? Yeah. Oh, God. The calendar always... Okay, yes. Anyways. That's Minerva. Who's gonna plus 10 her? Because I'm so tempted to. You want to know the real reason why I'm like, I don't want to work on Itsuki anymore? I want to shift those grills over to Minerva. That's it. That's the real reason. I mean, I like Marth a lot, but also really like Itsuki. In fact, I actually like Itsuki more than Marth.
Yikes.
But but it's just like it's not just when I pull for Marth, I'm only getting Marths. I'm getting a chance at Itsuki, and it makes so much. Sorry, not Itsuki. I get a chance at Shida, and it makes so much sense. In other words, and in terms of commitment, making a seasonal +10 hero that's Marth, and as good as he is, makes so much sense to me. On the other hand, I get to shift those girls over to Minerva, and making a +10 Minerva and running her in my team would be so cool. So
Absolutely.
cool.
She's a fun character. She's not a sortie. Everything is just perfect for you to drop Itsuki.
Her stats actually look really nice, and she's practical.
Yeah,
and for reference,
stats
by
are
the
good.
way,
You can use her in any mode.
mm-hmm.
Love it.
I love it. For reference, she gets 2 HP, 2 defense, and 1 speed off her first move.
Yeah. Yeah. Sorry. Go ahead.
As far as what I would recommend for Minerva, ARO Gale Force team.
Gale Force?
You want to run her in a Gale Force? I mean, she has the speed, yeah, but you really?
She could potentially do it. I guess.
She has the speed. She has the attack.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Consider the fact that her weapon gives her guard and +4 to all stats.
Oh yeah, she's an easy Gale Forcer to start with because she doesn't have
Yes.
consequence.
Yeah, as long as you're targeting a physical unit that can counter back, and she has heavy blade, okay, yeah, she's gonna be
Pretty
fairly
reliable on
decent
that.
at starting off. And if not, if she just one-shots whoever she's going after, or something else like that, or nobody doubles and she gets put down into lower health, okay, cool. Have your dancer Wings of Mercy in, get Gale Force off themselves, and then have Minerva keep going.
Yeah, she has enough res to be a Wings of Mercy beacon, no problem.
Yeah, you know what? I never even considered that. But I was...
Yeah, it's pretty cool. Although my only stipulation is like it depends on like how you structure your Gale Force team.
Yeah.
Like if you're gonna use for Astra, like I can kind of see it because a few people like myself, like I'll use like Gale Force Altina for like Wings of Mercy chains and Gale Force with like Valoria. So
Oh yeah.
for
makes
that,
sense.
like it might be good, but it also is like her like it's a conditional, like the foe's got to be like full HP and all that. So it's like sometimes you might need like chip damage here and there. So it's like if you don't want to do like chip damage, then like I think it works pretty well.
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't matter if you choose chip damage as long as you don't target the units that have it, whatever the reason may be.
I guess it depends. Like if it's like
Yeah.
because a lot of strats do kind of rely on Bolt Tower. So
Yeah, if you're going off Bolt Tower, I know I do. Minerva might not be perfect for that, though reasonably she'll one-shot anyways, which has its own stipulations.
Okay.
As for what I'll do with her, I'm not too sure yet. But signs are pointing to, and don't yell at me too hard for this, but I think I'm going to give her a different weapon.
Okay, yeah, no. What
Nope.
could you possibly give her? It's already a sling weapon, it's already a guard weapon, and it already provides stats. What could you possibly replace it with?
Oh, yeah. It's quite simple, actually.
What is
Go
it?
ahead.
This is gonna irritate me, I can already tell.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, I kind of just had a brain lapse. And I was like, I'm not actually sure on what I would do, because it's like, what I want to do
Alright,
is
what?
like,
Go ahead.
let's see. I'm visualizing the build again. So,
Relax.
what I'm going to do,
Uh-huh.
Gardax.
Why
What?
would you do that?
That's already part of
It's
her
already
weapon!
part of it!
It's for enemy phase. So it's going to be Gardax or,
She's fine. The
What
enemy's
are
not
you
going to be
talking
damaged to enemy
about?
phase unless you don't kill them first.
it's for an enemy phase build. Shush.
If you're
Her
doing an
weapon
enemy
still
phase
works.
build,
What
for
advantage are
enemy
you
phase.
getting?
as long as you're
Consistent
not
guard.
initiate. What?
What?
Okay, I'll explain. It's for a distant counter build.
You're gonna give her. DC.
You're gonna drop her A slot as...
Gotta be
Oh.
special.
The
Some people
literally
actually might
two
drop
things
it.
that make her so special, you're getting rid of.
You're
Actually,
turning her
the
into a
stat line
stat
makes you
stick.
special.
Oh.
I mean, I won't argue with
So
that.
when
Her
we get
speed
the-
is good.
Okay.
All right. So also, it's like also if we get like the res version of like the fucking barrier lance. Do we have the barrier axe yet?
No.
No.
Okay. Once we get that, that's what I'm thinking about in the future because I want that.
Are you
bulk
sure
that
that's what
bar.
you're thinking about? Or are you thinking about just being special for no reason?
No, it's for AR defense.
Okay. Okay.
It's
AR
a very specific. I'm doing something very
AR
specific.
If you're doing an AR defense
isn't
build,
like a
you probably
recommend-
want
AR
you.
defense?
Yeah, this isn't like a recommended build. This is just what I'm planning with her in the future because she has a stat line that I want for AR defense. Like recommended builds, you keep her the way she is. Maybe change the B slot to Wings of Mercy. Give her a joint drive attack. Yeah, that's what it is.
Or
Give
fire
that to her.
build. Bonfire over Dracora, definitely.
Yeah, for a recommended build. But what I'm doing specifically, like I'm doing something very specific here. This
Hey,
isn't
what
like a recommended
what
build
is
for
it?
anybody.
Just I can't wrap my brain around this at all. What is it?
which
He's
is
trying
like
to make her a mixed tank.
it's a mixed tank thing.
Why?
Plus, it's because I'm gonna have her with like she's gonna be together with double Yune, so it's gonna be like I think it's gonna be like a Yune Sothis or a double Yune build. So it's gonna be like the Guard X or the Barrier X when you get it, Disencounter, like Wings of Mercy, stuff like that.
Yun gives speed.
She's not
power.
going-
Yune gives speed, so it's a Yune. I said it's a Yune Sothis team or a double Yune. So I might do like the speed dump. But again, like all that HP is like what's gonna like really bring it together.
Dude, you started this off by telling me I had no idea. I still have no idea. I have no idea where you're going.
It's coming together in my head. It's like this is what I'm playing for an AR defense team.
I understand Minerva has the stat line nobody like again, and I mentioned this before, Minerva's axe flyer status with good speed, very few units hold up to that. So I understand
Like,
trying to be different.
next to no units have this stat line that's like available right now. Like remember, this is the first like legitimately good axe fire we've gotten in a while.
Free to
What?
play.
We got Spring
Especially
Fair.
for free
just-
to play.
No, particularly for free to play. We had
We
Fur,
had-
Okay.
this banner.
Especially
Yeah,
got
so
Fur.
what kind of statement is this? Okay, sure, go ahead.
yeah, but you can't plus 10 fur. That's the thing.
Well, then
Yeah.
that's a matter of free to play then.
Ugh.
Dude, even some whales like me don't go for seasonal trash. Like
Fair enough.
like
Still a matter of that.
you had spring fur, but before that you had summer Inez, and it's like I don't want to
Yeah.
work on seasonals. I want like something solid, and this is the first solid thing we've had
Yeah, I will agree
since
with you on that.
launch.
Camilla is the fastest free-to-play axe flyer prior to Minerva.
And this
I'll
guy
agree
is
with you
actually
on
kind of
this.
garbage. See what I mean?
Kind of.
Like
I
this
agree
is
with
the
you.
first.
I
like
just-
this is the first axe flyer that like you can legitimately like be flexible with.
I just question what.
So let me get this
I
straight.
mean,
You're
I guess.
taking Minerva purely for her stats, and everything that makes her special beyond that is getting discarded just so you can make.
I'd
I'll
prefer
use
to
it in an
keep
arena,
her-
sure, but
Well,
I mean,
I'd
like
even
I'm
if
really
I was
here for
doing
that line.
even if I was doing a guard axe build, I just keep her original perf. The slaying can really come in handy depending on the composition, no matter what the situation. And the only time that guard effect is going to suck is if your bolt tower or lightning trap get in the way. Otherwise, as an enemy phase unit, she's probably not going to have to worry about the enemy being at less than full HP. Unless it's like a Gale Force comp, in which case, what can you do?
I actually use bolt tower on defense sometimes.
Alright.
Oh,
I would hope that people aren't exploiting Minerva based on that axe, because she'll die.
But yeah, it's really about the bulk. It's not so much like
I mean,
the
you also-
conditional
Please tell me
effect.
you're keeping Iodes on seal then, because otherwise archers will still be a problem. And archers are a problem.
It depends. I need to do a little more lab work with it. Like once once I actually got my hands on her. But yeah, but it might end up being an IOT seal. We'll see. It's kind of a work in progress. But those are like my ideas for her. Still, it's
Okay.
not recommended by them. I'm just I just need to throw that little disclaimer there.
Okay, well, when you started this out, it was definitely not about not recommended. It was like, this is going to be some mad, crazy shit that you can't think of, like, good kind of... You know what? Whatever. Alright, anyways, those are your heroes. Minerva, honestly, guys, I'm very happy, glad. You guys know how much I like Minerva. She's... Ever since...
I'm very happy that she's so good.
Yeah, same.
Might be my next project after the Death Knight.
I might consider it.
I'm hoping that this is my plus 10. The reason why I really value her is because she's a flying unit that doesn't have to worry about like the detriments of it being a flying unit. So in other words, she's a 2 movement hero with a lot of good movement. Like nothing impedes her at all.
And a good stat line to boot.
Yep.
And
we are also 44 minutes away from reset.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yep.
God, that stat line is so sick.
It's a really nice stat line. Do you want to hear some comparisons between our fast axe flyers?
Sure, go ahead.
Alright, so Fur, the one we just got, Spring Fur, has 1 less HP, 1 less attack, 4 more speed, 7 less defense, and 6 more res. 5 more res. So, pretty different. The one that Minerva most starkly outclasses, though, is Summer Innis, who has 2 more HP, 3 less attack, the same speed, 5 less defense, and 1 more res. And then finally, Minerva has the same HP, 5 less attack, 4 less speed, 3 less defense, and 3 more res.
I mean, all you did was scale her up originally, so that's to be expected.
Yeah. Innis definitely got hit, to say the very least.
This was always very niche, having fast speed, not flying axers, so yeah.
Fast axes in general. There's like
they don't exist until now.
You know what?
There are 6 axe flyers with 32 or more speed as of now.
Yeah, it was always very low, and in terms of just fast axers in general, Anna is still what, top 3?
And actually, let me double check
base
that.
stats alone.
As far as Anna's still top 4
Nope,
actually.
she's number 4.
Oh, my
Fur
bad.
is 41.
Sorry. Well, yeah, but that's just to illustrate. Like, speed axes were never really a focus at all. So to get Minerva as a free hero is one of the most significant things we've ever gotten.
Minerva's the fastest axe at free-to-play status, actually.
Yes. Wait, doesn't she tie
Besides
for Echidna?
Echidna has 36.
Ah.
That said, of course, you go plus speed Echidna. Minerva only gets 1 speed off the neutral merge. Echidna has 1 more speed.
Here's the
but
thing.
at neutral, 1 more speed on Minerva.
Even if you go plus speed, Minerva should outspeed her just because of the weapon in her ace slot. I get that argument is not the best, but you wouldn't remove that ace slot, and Echidna would have to go like, I don't know, Swiss Arrow at that point. Like, why would you do that?
Yeah. For Echidna, it's like DC repel.
Yeah, something like that.
It's infantry cheats, so she has it's a different role anyway.
Yeah. Now, Minerva, being a flyer, being one of the only few fast axers, there's something for her that it makes it a really nice.
Okay, anyways, those are your heroes. Definitely recommend everybody, literally everybody. I don't care if you're just saying typical NIMS, but screw off. It's literally everybody here. I'm gonna say this. I think Marth, by far, best 4-star focus hero we've ever gotten. No competition. Sheeta, clearly top 3 flyers, especially sword flyers, especially. But like terms of sheer damage potential, dual phase potential, up on there. Merrick, top 3 green mage, easily, along with Brave, Legendary Celica and Mythic Thracier. Pala, clearly one of the top lancers in this game. No lancer can do anything remotely the same. The quad potential, the super high damaging hits per hit of her synergy with just running flyers with her is unmatched. Like literally just run 2 other flyers and she gets to double everything, and then have them within 2 spaces for quads. And of course we just went over Minerva, who is in a class of her own. Not to mention she doesn't even count as a flyer if you continue to run her ace slot skill. And yeah, fast flying Axer, not very many of those, and yep. Those are your heroes. This took far too long. It actually stopped recording because it took far too long.
Yikes.
Yep.
Disclaimer right at the end, none of the signature skills are inheritable. So
Good.
I don't think Merrick's is inheritable or something.
Thank God.
And Minerva's A slot is 300 SP, so you can run it in an arena.
That's what I wanted to hear the most. Man, that's why I'm so tempted to plus 10 her, man. I want
It
to.
would be the same as Itsuki.
I'm doing it.
You'd have to invest in a 300 SP on 8 ski to make him score better. So if you're looking a little cheaper, Minerva's better.
No, I would go young Marth, and like that's gotta be my combination.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
We're finally done, guys.
Yay.
As good as these units are, I kind of hate this banner because of how just
Blatantly.
it's power sprinting at this point.
I don't know. I'm still not that afraid of Pala. Sita. And Pala has some serious... If anything, I'm mostly afraid of Eric. But that's about it.
They're pretty annoying units for sure, though.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Was there anything significant? Because we technically covered Tempest Trials.
Arena, Tempest Trial, bonus. Well, yeah, we don't have to look at that. Arena and Ether Raids.
All right, we'll go over those really quickly, guys.
We have 2 new accessories coming up: 8-bit Claude and 8-bit Marth.
Oh wow, it's still going on. It's 20 days late, but all right.
I don't know why Claude specifically, but yeah.
All right, nice to see they
Claude
were
is the
forgotten.
meme
about.
lord of
Hey,
3
best
houses.
3 houses, Lord.
Yeah.
All right, in terms of our arena season, oh shit, it's legendary. It's legendary Marth that's actually gonna screw things up. He's Earth blessed.
Ooh, fun.
Fire.
Legendary
Oh,
Marth
sorry,
is
he's
a fire.
fire.
Blast.
Oh
And
man, my bad.
this coming month is going to be Fire Month.
Yep.
Fire buns. Yay.
Ooh, yes, the legendary Celica beatdown time.
Hey,
I'm gonna enjoy Marth.
wait. This is rare. We rarely get 4 free-to-play heroes.
It's in theme.
Well, it's
I
actually
said
5.
they're all bad
6.
scoring, but it's actually like
Yeah, it's a
4
theme.
of them are 5-star locked. That said, the ones that are free to play are mostly bad scoring. In fact, they all are.
Yeah.
Maybe not even.
You know, it doesn't even matter. They're bonus heroes.
Yeah.
The amount of plus 10 Yagans I've seen is just like I can't even.
One.
There's like none of them. I don't even know if I've ever seen a plus 10 Kane.
I
Ever.
know a guy that's trying, but he can't get those 5 copies he needs.
What? There's a guy trying?
Yeah, he likes Kane Enable, so he has plus Enable and plus 5 Kane.
What a nut job.
Nice.
Okay, he has my
What a
respect.
hero.
The only hero here that I've seen enough copies of at plus 10 is Merrick at like 5 of them. So
Yeah.
that's still better than Kane and Yagan. So there he is, Merrick. You
He'll
5
probably
Merrick
be
people.
on, though.
Oh,
Like I said, Merrick
Yeah,
can
first.
work his discount Sonya.
Yep.
Yeah. It's not really discount. I mean, you can plus 10 him. Your plus 10 Merrick's gonna outperform your plus 0 Sonya. Let's be honest
Yeah,
here.
that's definitive.
Okay, and then there's a
For anybody who
Yago.
did the 40 poll, though, if you did the 40 poll, then you shouldn't be that bad this season.
Why?
Mhm.
Because you'll have Rinka or Midori or Lilith as an
Oh
option.
god, no. You know what? I was planning on pulling on the banner. You know that, right?
I was too. I still am.
I can't do it anymore. Here's the thing. If I don't want
I'm
to
30
gamble
pulls
for the
in.
future with Marth, you know, I don't know what happens when he comes back. So I'd rather just go all in here for Marth and Cheetah and see what happens.
I was a sucker for Lilith. I'm already 30 pulls in. I'm gonna just finish it.
Yeah, you're
I
committed.
skipped the banner.
Yeah. I still like Lilith enough where I'll bite the gun here, but I kind of wanted to go for plus 10 Marth.
Forrest is still the cutest person on this page. Okay, moving on. We have Ether Raids. Which I have to once again say Forrest is still the cutest person on this page. Anyways, Ether Raids. It is... Whoa, Brave Celica. We've been talking about her quite a bit. Astrum.
This is a pretty solid season for a lot of people.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I'll be enjoying having Naga on bonus.
I will enjoy having Celica on bonus.
Oh, sorry.
My Renee
Celica,
is an
guys.
Astra.
Yeah. All right. So Legendary Celica will be interesting to use, but Iago is gonna just make this. Oh, good luck, guys. It'll be really annoying. Everyone but Iago is gonna try
so
him
much
out.
HP. So much HP cheese.
Yeah.
Oh man, that just reminded me. I gotta finish building up that season's team. Like it's almost done.
Yeah, no. This is... Hey, if anybody has Naga, your Astra's...
Yeah, I really like that. That opens up a slot because I always run her anyway, so opens up a slot.
Yeah. Now, this is a pretty solid bonus set, honestly. A lot of good free-to-plays here.
Oh, and
good.
Fireboy's right. Everyone gets to dance for free. Renea.
Yep.
Yeah.
Everybody gets to use a free dancer underneath the raids. I think that's really nice. I blessed her for Astra, so that's double bonus.
Oh man, that's gonna be perfect. Because like, I don't know. I'm surprised not too many people are doing this, but it's just Legendary Leaf and then like 4 dancers.
Oh, I got swept by one of those. It was painful.
Was it me?
I hope not.
Because I'm doing that this week, and I still have all 4 of my ladders.
Yeah, no, Legendary Leaf was Oh yeah, that's the benefit here. Legendary Leaf will be gone.
Oh yeah. Thank
Yeah,
God.
that'll be nice.
But that shit is AIDS, dude.
A little bit unfortunate for my dark defense, but it'll be nice to not have to deal with him showing up on offense replays.
It's simultaneously a
replays.
blessing and a curse.
Yes.
God, it's so awful when he's a bonus unit. It's the most brain dead.
Time for tricks?
It is
Yeah.
absolutely brain
Orders,
dead.
please.
Especially if you have somebody who can boost attack on the same team as him. Like Bramimond on defense.
Yep.
I haven't run it into any defense legendary leaps on defense on someone
I have
else's
one.
defense. I think I saw it on one team, but
have
that was
one.
it.
Mine does have a defense leaf, so if you haven't run into that, you haven't run.
True. I'm also using leaf on defense, but I'm using something extremely different and
I can
extremely
only
cancer.
imagine.
Yeah,
can
I believe you on that.
It's it's a plus speed leap, so
Same here.
I'm doing a double peony setup with Candlelight's Bow, Speed Refine, and Fury, and he has 48 speed. That's not even a joke.
Marbles, you confuse me.
Those are rookie numbers. I know my friend has a Meister Bogan leaf with 50.
Yeah.
Yep.
Real quickly,
My
did you
dark
complete all
defense-
these?
Huh? Yeah.
Oh wow, okay. The Sacred Stones one's
took
actually looking
screenshots.
hard for me.
It is pretty hard. I took screenshots of all the teams I used.
Oh, it's
Good
typical
night.
Legion, super
Dance.
thorough.
Uh-huh.
My dark
Yes.
defense that I'm using right now has Bramimond,
My turn.
Leaf,
Care to
and
play?
the Death Knight on it.
Ooh.
Interesting.
Yep. There was one replay where the attacker had
Certainly.
2 levels of fort
Joy.
disadvantage,
What's
and
next?
let me
2
find
levels
it.
of fort disadvantage?
Huh?
it. Yeah.
You're like
That's-
bullying a disabled kid at that point.
Yep.
That's just cruel.
Let me
That's
let
just
me
cruel.
read off what my Death Knight's stats were. 65 HP, which isn't affected by fort advantage.
So big
Yeah.
and strong.
71 attack,
Yes.
44 speed, 46 defense, and 42 res.
Okay, if he's hitting mid 40s in speed, it's already
sky
over.
is my
That's
stage.
insane.
You've lost. And that's before...
That's before buffs. That's before any buffs, and my Death Knight is also only at +6.
What now? The sky is my stage. Joy.
Sick.
Wait, you're still committed to +10 in your Death Knight, right?
Yes, I am. I need 900 grails after his special rerun.
Alright, good luck on that.
Yeah, I can only wish for the best there.
Yep. The skills I have on my Death Knight: attack, defense, solo,
Care to play?
lull attack defense, attack smoke, and distant defense.
So big and strong.
That sounds about right.
Yep. There was a Halloween Niles with Death Blow 7 because he had Death Blow 3 on the seal and Death Blow 4 with Bold Fighter. He plinked for 0 damage on the standard attacks and did 23 damage with Aether.
Yikes.
Nice.
Yep. After that happened, the player surrendered immediately.
I would too if Death Knight could live that. Ugh.
Yep. This was also after Duo Idun did 24 damage with Iceberg.
John Dissident.
Oh, joy.
Yep. The Death Knight is scary,
What's next?
especially if he has
My turn?
fort advantage, which is just unfair at that point.
Certainly.
Okay, I don't fear the Death Knight at all, but if those situations happen, that's just freaking ridiculous.
Yep. As far as the Death Knight actually being like surprisingly good, it's actually really worked out for me.
What now?
Almost entirely because people underestimate him very easily.
Oh yeah.
I know
If
all
you
about
don't-
that.
Adversarial is so... Oh yeah, you know about it. It's a very punishing weapon. Like I said, it's easy enough to work around, but if you have a buff and you go against the Death Knight, you're screwed. Something's gonna go wrong.
Yeah.
So big
Um,
and strong.
I heard
the way
people talk
that my
about. Sorry, I was just saying. I heard people talk about Death Knight, but like you're the only person I know who legitimately uses it. Like people.
I think we have one other person on the server.
Oh yeah, one other person. I believe we've seen his Death Knight.
Yeah, the way that my defense is set up, it typically comes down to Leaf charges down because somebody leaves
What's next?
their tank in his range. Both times that it's really kind of panned out, it was Duo Idun, and Leaf basically pinged off of her, did almost no damage, to nobody's surprise, I'm sure. And then Death Knight comes down and draws Leaf back. That brings him back into Legendary Azura's range, though. So she moves to refresh the Death Knight, so he has full buffs going against somebody who cannot have attack or defense buffed against him.
So big and strong.
And there are usually other buffs in place, like when Duo Idun uses her duo skill and gives herself 6 defense and res.
Yes.
By the way, I haven't beaten Duo Idun yet.
We dance.
All of them have been so ridiculous.
Oh, joy.
But
They are extremely ridiculous.
Yeah.
That's why I run Armor Smasher.
I still need to post it up. I don't know how many of you guys watched it from last week. It was Duo Idun with triple Altina.
Oh, that's just silly.
That's most,
hilarious.
That's a bit too much.
It's 4 red heroes. You're going up against 4 red. It was the most ridiculous
What
thing I've
now?
ever
What's
seen.
next? Yes.
And did it work?
Yeah, it worked. What are you supposed to do about that?
Reinhardt?
Oh, I don't run Reinhardt. You do know I have like 0 hero merit on Reinhardt. I'm forced to have him. but-
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I don't really use Reinhardt all that much myself either. I used
use
to
him as an arena soul
around
check.
the time I started playing, and then Roker Sieges started. I ended up giving him close counter and
You gave
realized
him-
that was incredibly stupid and gave it to somebody better instead.
Oh, you killed him. Oh, thank God. Yeah, that makes more sense to me.
At least you killed him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I did the same thing with Leo. I thought his bulk was enough. I was wrong.
Sorry.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
rare for me to use Reinhardt outside of like the ultra cancer that is a Cavaline.
The amount of people I've seen
Eh.
give Leo close counter on Reddit is 100%. I've literally never spoken to anyone who talked to me about their Leos with close counter who did not say they regretted it.
Even I like Leo. I regret it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just so unfortunate. I mean, at one point it kind of worked.
He had the bulk for it, but then he's... Well, Brian Heald's a ranged counter weapon. Why would I ever use close counter at that point?
Yeah.
If they
Yeah.
kept his gravity effect, he would have been legit.
If they had kept his gravity effect, it wouldn't really have mattered.
I agree with that.
I think it would have mattered a
Brynhildr
lot.
has a really
Also,
strong
on top of
refine.
him just being a 5-star exclusive.
Well, yeah. I feel like if it came out now, if they refined him now, gravity might have been kept, but his refine's still pretty good, especially compared to the age.
It's a really good refine. It's not that good for Leo.
Yeah.
It's the fact that Leo doesn't hold up and the speed meta is not so great. But that said, technically Leo is a counter to Merrick.
Oh god.
Merrick.
You're right.
Except if that Merrick has buffs, in which case, no, it's not.
Or if that
But then
Merrick is
again, you run
healthy.
distant defense, or if that Merrick is healthy. But then you run distant defense 4, you chip up that Merrick enough, Leo will counter. It's stupid, but it could happen.
Can't Leo kill him?
It's so dumb.
Sorry.
Leo
can't
has-
Merrick kill him. My bad.
If Merrick actually can double. So if Merrick, because you can run distant defense for Leo, that there are very few buffs Merrick could have at that point. If Merrick was damaged enough, probably wouldn't be able to kill. That said, that null follow-up really does hurt.
Also, I would say be very careful about that archer on the left.
Yeah, that archer is probably the biggest concern out of anybody here, but you're Hector, so what does it matter?
Oh, I don't
Well,
know
there's
what's
also the
Pokemon.
fact
I
of
think I'm on
the
30.
skill that the archer has in his B slot.
Is it Swordbreaker?
Oh, it's Swordbreaker.
Yes.
Okay. Alright, let's see what happens. I'm just going through these real quick. Didn't do Yaggle's GHB yet. Unfortunately, this week has been so busy. I was trying to do a sponsorship after the stream, but no way I'm gonna have time right now.
That's not even gonna happen.
Yeah.
Ever. Sponsorship after Datamine stream?
Oh
What are you insane?
At midnight.
This one took way too long. This is the longest one we've had. An hour and a half. Sorry, hour and 40 minutes. What the fuck?
I mean, at least these units are very big.
I know.
There's
But,
a lot to talk about with these units.
yeah, I agree.
Oh yeah, so much.
I'm gonna hate running into Sita.
Again, that's the biggest issue. I just don't know how I'm gonna deal with her in the future. Like, I'm just gonna keep fighting her.
I mean, my Gwendolyn was already weak. So, what does it change for me? I run close defense on Gwendolyn, she'll still have over 50 defense. Gets a QR.
Let's go.
She'll probably still kill. The only thing I have to be
Wendy
conscious
will
of
be
is
fine. The problem is Wendy doesn't score enough right now.
she does for me, because I don't have options.
Oh, yeah, I had to retire mine because I got.
I'm trying not to.
I got two 175 DSTs that are scoring with B and then Moe, so like that's enough for right now.
Yeah, I'm trying to avoid that right now. Gwendolyn has Warding Breath and Ether with QR,
Yeah.
so bad idea.
Now once she gets a pref weapon, she'll probably be back on.
My turn?
I'm waiting for it.
Oh yeah, I'm waiting
Very
for
well.
it. Her and Sheena and Drog.
Yeah, give us free-to-play armor refines so I can
Father.
keep Drog and Gwendolyn on my team longer. It bothers me.
Yeah, I'd love to have them back.
Yeah, no kidding. I'm wondering how you're gonna deal with the Grima Bizzle.
I don't know. We'll see.
Do my best.
It's not as hard as the original Bizzle, but at the same time,
Okay.
you get access to all Tellius units, though. I think I did it using a pretty easy access comp. What did I use? Let me check.
Oh wow, that actually spoke. I didn't think that was gonna happen.
Oh, dinged.
Yeah, I thought.
Oh.
Thought he would
Until
just
the
win
special
outright.
went off.
Yeah.
Yikes.
Otherwise, I'm gonna have to put Nino in there. Whatever.
Yes, do my best.
Let's go.
Yeah, I
What's your
think
plan?
doing a swap after Nino kills the Lance Flyer is going to be your best bet there.
Alright.
Let's see now.
For Grima, I used Toshin Festival Makaya, Yoon, Altina, and Ken.
Wow. That was just not forgot to press the dual skill.
Oh, that's bad.
Oh, not just the dual skill, but also that was turn 2.
Oh my bad. Yeah.
Okay.
My turn. What next?
Also, Legendary Eliwood comes with Rally speed res as well,
Very
which
well. Let's
might
see
be
now.
a little bit more
Father.
useful on the turn where you move Hector in. Oh, you gave him reposition instead.
Yeah, you might want the res. Oh, you're not even getting Arn Durandal buffs until, you know. Yeah, I'd get Rally Speed Res Plus.
Let's go.
This way, Lilina.
Do my best.
What's your plan?
Yes?
Seriously? That will be 12 and 12. Oh, wait.
Okay.
I need to break him out of that.
Death blow, sword breaker.
My turn?
Yeah. That should be whatever.
Ellie would be dead.
Yeah, you know what? Let's change some seals up. This kit is way outdated. It's the Arena Assault kit.
You're going for plus attack instead of plus speed on Elliewood.
Yeah, it's looking like it because if I do get the last Elliewood, it would just be for plus attack. I don't know. I understand the point of plus speed, but I haven't pulled one. I left it at +9 for that intention, but if I get Resplendent Elliewood, then yeah, that changes.
Yeah.
Yep, you got 4 days.
And I don't know if you're going to be pulling in that
if
time.
you want Azura.
Yeah, I have to make up my mind within 4 days, because if I don't get Azura, then I'm not going to
Durandal.
follow Elliewood. Thanks for pointing out it's 4 days. I thought I had more time than that.
No.
The 24th.
What next?
And if any pulls or your decision,
Do my
journey
best.
begins ends in 10 days.
Yeah, no, it's not pulls.
Yes, Father.
Yeah.
My turn?
This way, Lilina.
Bonus doubler is a fair and balanced
go.
buff.
It is. As soon as you get panicked or as soon as you get lulled, it's gone.
Yup.
What's your plan?
Okay.
I have some silly putty on
Kill the
play.
flyer.
Father.
That's
Let's
Yeah.
see now. What next?
Then you have to figure out how to get Hector out of there. Would, what'd you do with them?
that works.
Yes?
Oh. That works.
Crafty.
Let's go.
Yeah, I got some silly
Okay.
putty here I'm working with. Found out if you get it stuck on rubber, it's not coming off. So, yeah.
Turn?
Silly putty is great.
Until it gets stuck on something and you'll never get it out. Like, on your hands, it stays in its shape, you never get any of it stuck. But the second it touches fabric, the second it touches rubber,
Yes?
it's never going away. And I hate it.
That's fair.
Why did I get this?
Because you were bored.
Alright, let's see if we can take. I don't. It's not looking good on last.
Yes, Father. Yes?
Not only that, but then there's also another red mage to worry about too.
Oh yeah. Mage 2.
Let's
Magic
see now.
Boo.
No, let's just first just see it. Why not? Already here. Yeah. Okay. What other team do I have for this? This actually really rewards players that went for a lot of heroes.
It really does.
Hooray for collecting. Yeah, no, needless to say, these weren't too bad for me.
Yes, Father.
Very well.
Let me
What's your
check the
plan?
team I
What
used on
next?
this one. I used Ellie Wood, Brave Hector, and Summer Lynn and Luppa
This way,
Bouncelin.
Lilina.
I used Raven.
The
It
main
was
thing
basically just Raven.
pretty
My turn?
it's easy. I used Summerlin and Hector mostly. Hollywood given the bonus doubler, and the other loon just being Armor March. But I'll tell you right now, Brave Hector cheeses pretty much the majority of this map.
He really
Celia's
does.
the only problem. Celia is the only thing that could kill him, and if you have a good Hector,
Let's go.
that's no problem.
Okay.
Yeah, I can see it working out.
Also, your
really
Eliwood's
well.
taking the bonus
What's
doubler.
your plan?
Yeah, I just realized that.
Yes, Father.
Yeah, he is.
That's
It's not
impressive.
doing anything. Yeah,
No, he's not.
It's too high.
I'd say put Vector on that slot, and then just keep Halloween Hector for the tower damage.
Okay.
Unless you just win here.
My turn?
Can you?
Let's see now.
Impressive.
We'll see.
That's Gale
The
Force.
Eliwood
What's
kills.
your plan?
I'd say go for the mage
Oh,
with legendary Eliwood.
Oh yeah, you
Sorry,
can just
no,
go for
never
the mage.
Never
Wait,
mind.
35.
That's not a kill.
No, it is a kill.
Speed def.
My turn?
Okay.
All right.
Yeah, just do rally speed defense plus, and you're good. Okay.
Alright.
Wait,
next?
let's see.
This way, Melina.
Now,
Now
Hec-
the question becomes, all right.
drawback.
Yes.
It still bothers me to see drawback on a Cavalier.
What next?
I
It's
see
worked
now.
really well
Okay.
for me with my Death
Let's
Knight.
go.
Um.
I
So
mean,
I
yeah,
can't
when you're
really
doing a
complain on
drawback
that
to
one.
Dan,
What next?
I've always been repo. Repo for Cavs, drawback for mages, swap for armors, and then
Very
pivot.
well.
Yeah, right.
Yes.
Reposition on all the people.
That's it.
Alright. 13
I guess that
minutes.
worked.
Yeah, Robin.
Okay, who's next? Grima. So, do you have... I'd say Altina and Kanagus would be really
Oh.
good options.
This needs a flying ally. One sec, I'm gonna do that first.
Oh yeah, Linus. If you
Linus is also in one of the story
He's
maps,
in-
if I'm not mistaken.
Oh,
book
5-2. He's in the second chapter of the one with Flying Nino, which is book 2. That said, Linus's map is pretty easy.
It would have to be Lunatic,
Book 2,
right?
Nino. Yeah, Lunatic. Book,
Book
2,
two,
Nino's
two.
chapter, part 2.
Wait, Nino's chapter?
Yeah.
Yeah. Flying Nino.
Oh, okay.
Chapter 10.
With utter certainty.
You said part 2, right?
Oh, is it 3? My bad.
Probably 3.
Rep stamina. It might be 3.
Double check.
It is.
Yeah.
For Dane.
I should have known the title.
Consider it done. With utter certainty.
You want to
For Dane.
Yes.
Yeah. As long as nothing can kill that Altina, actually. Never mind. Why did you put her next to
You
him?
have my trust.
Oh,
Why'd you
yeah,
put
doesn't
Kyan?
matter.
Yeah.
Of course.
With
Eh,
utter certainty.
Don't bother.
For Dane. Of course. Best wishes. For Dane.
So do you have Hoshidan Festival Micaiah? Or race? Well, probably racing would be easier.
Alright, we're doing a quick check. I'm not missing anything.
Did your razor blitz check, by the way?
I don't think Nims would merge race.
No.
Dude,
Why would I
you
merge
should.
racing?
He's so good.
I'd probably blitz Grima. If I have time.
Radio.
You're allowed one dancer.
Okay.
So my suggestion, Kanagus Super Tank with Altina, Sweeper, Dancer, and Flexible's 4th slot. I personally used Yoon. It's
You
whatever
can use
works.
Path of Radiance and Radiant Dawn for this one.
Yep. So Mikaya's icon as well, yep.
Yeah.
I probably focus on flyers.
I still can't believe that I got pity broken by Zelgius enough times to get him to +7.
That's impressive.
+7 Zelgius? Okay.
One dancer.
Heh, sounds like my +9 Azura OG.
Am I taking offensive stats or defensive stats then? Racer and Leanne.
I think there are more archers on this map, but I guess it doesn't really matter. You're probably not going to be killing with the dancer. I killed with Micaiah because Micaiah's in. But, you know.
Okay.
And
Maybe
then,
if the racing was like plus attack with heavy blade and gale force. Totally do it.
oh yeah, I do Hoshin Fest with Micaiah then. If you want to replicate me fully, you do Yoon, but I just a flyer, so you have more mobility.
Okay. Actually, Yoon's debuff is more useful.
Yeah.
A lot of the enemies do tend to
Are these
cluster
twin
up together
blades?
on this one, though. So
It's basically they just reinforce one left, one right, one on left, one on right.
Consider it done.
Yeah.
Goddess bless
So unless you can like mow them down
future.
super fast, like if you got like a
Mystery.
desperation Yoon, like you might have a little bit of trouble if they pile up real fast.
I will say this is a lot easier until Abyssal because there's no healer,
With utter
so you can
certainty.
just do that.
yeah.
The healer is the only reason why this map's
You
up
have my trust.
Why not?
Yeah,
I'll
to
dance.
turn 1.
I am mystery.
yeah. If it weren't for that healer, I'd be able to turn 1 this map.
Let's see if it still works here.
With utter certainty.
It's your future. Summer's here. Why
I
not?
think in the highest difficulty, I killed the armor with Kaya instead.
Nope, it doesn't work. Okay.
For the armor, if you have Mordecai and you like use like his breath, like you can take him out
Oh,
in
yeah.
one hit with Altina.
I
and then-
am
Oh, yeah.
mystery.
If your
Goddess
Altina's
bless
like
my
plus
steps.
attack
It's
or
your
not
future.
minus attack, you can
dance.
take out the count
have my
on
trust.
enemy phase.
Well, we saw that one.
Oof.
Consider it done.
Got it.
With utter certainty.
Why not? I'll dance.
Being the archer
You
in the
have my
corner.
trust.
It's your
Yeah, that
future.
archer is probably a sleeper problem.
Summer's
Now they
here.
start piling up.
With utter certainty.
Are you kidding me? Ugh.
I am mystery.
Consider it done.
I'll give her a seal. Jeez.
I got a raid.
I think.
Oh, thank you,
moving-
Micaf.
oh, no, wait,
wow,
no, never
that's
mind.
a big raid. Welcome, guys. I'm
Yeah.
speeding through this stuff when I
I
only have
was-
7 minutes left.
I was about to say, I think moving Kennegus up the left would work, but then I realized the axe armor has a hammer.
Yep.
Sorry, guys. I'll properly introduce everybody and everything at reset.
Is that all?
It's not.
I'll dance.
You have
What's
my
nice is
trust.
that because of the way you start out turn 1, you will always transform.
Yeah,
Got it.
that's definitely
With
useful.
utter
I'll
certainty.
dance.
You have my trust.
Why not? Summer's here.
Consider it done.
I am mystery.
Goddess bless my steps.
Got it.
With utter certainty.
Gotta have a sure as chosen.
You have my trust.
Oh, enemy phase, yeah. If you had gone into the Axe Cat Flyer's range, you could have taken that out as well.
It's your future.
Let's be on our way.
Consider it done.
Kill the archer.
Why not?
I would assume Yoon could
Summer's
kill the
here.
archer with attack
I
res
am
bond.
mystery. Got it.
Wow,
Goddess
I
bless
didn't
my
expect that kill.
It's your future.
With utter certainty.
I'll dance.
5 minutes. Ugh. I don't think I'll get to the last one.
Try our best.
Wait, I can keep resetting it afterwards. Ooh. It's just 20.
I mean, you might as well.
If you have Brave Ike refined, he actually works very well on
DC.
the left side.
You need DC
Yeah,
though.
DC as
No
well.
DC.
You don't even need Brave Lucina nearby.
Yeah, no, you need DC no Z, preferably. And we don't have those resources.
That's fair.
And the main caveat here is that you will not be able to kill the right side immediately because there's a healer with Dazzling.
Which skill did you? What should I put on Yoon actually?
I gave her attack res bond, double down on it. Makes her glazies hurt like a... really hurts.
Back res bond would be in a skill. But
Oh, I'm not going for it.
skill defense. Okay.
Alright. I like that.
She has no movement skills. That's right. Never.
Maybe switch her to a better special? Like glazies?
Oh, I'm probably gonna miss out on 40 codes. That's fine with me. It's not a big deal.
20.
No, I have another one I'm missing out.
Almond Silica as well.
Oh, yeah, that's a lot of code. Wait, did you do Almond Silica's easy mode?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
The last thing I'm missing.
Yeah, I gotta learn. Alright. Baby Brazen would be better.
Yeah, I'm looking for it.
It does combo with Vantage.
Perfectly.
You know what? Go for.
In execution.
Okay.
And your Kane's much better than mine.
Wait, does he have anything? He has close defense. Okay, that's actually okay.
Oh, or I could just go with Arena instead?
Oh, no, I'm gonna
Summer's here.
You
finish
have
Arena
my
real quick.
trust.
I only need 2.
Oh yeah, because you can just keep restarting the match until you...
Yeah, until you win.
Well, don't lose to the enemy. I guess you can restart even if you
I'll
just
dance.
lose.
Got it.
Okay.
With
Yeah,
utter
you
certainty.
lose.
Why not?
Yeah, you can outright lose. Well, I had a terrible team to start with.
I know, this one's gonna
Consider
slow
it
things down.
Summer's here.
You have my trust.
It's your
Let's
future.
be on our way.
That Robin's just
Mystery.
cool.
Uh-huh. 2 minutes. Less than. I gotta double check. I don't have anything left to do.
2 minutes.
With utter consider it
I'll
done.
dance.
And
I gotta do the arena
utter
duels,
certainty.
Roker Sieges, but I
It's your
just
future.
really don't care at the moment.
I got my
You got a
Rookers,
whole
but
day for Roker.
I mean, if you have your
Let's be on
full
our
8,
Summer's
but
here.
I do.
Goddess bless
I'm just
my
not gonna do it
steps.
yet. I have like 13 Havoc Axes, so I should be fine.
You have my
Yeah,
trust.
my current score is almost 1.2 million, and that's still ranked
With
2 in my
utter
world right
certainty.
now.
I'm rank 7 and I'm only 0.5. Rank 3 is 1.4 though.
Oh, damn it, it's Gordon.
Man, you guys got like some hard ones. I'm like 1,083,000, and I'm like rank 5.
Let's dance.
Yes, I don't know if I have access. Guess I'll do it real quick.
Oh, I actually don't have max axes. I'm 2 off. Okay, good luck. Can't change your team now.
You can't change them now. We're stuck with this team, guys.
Consider it done.
Again, if I could do it with mine, I would imagine you
Be
can
on
do
our
it
way.
because your Kane is so much better than mine is.
Got it.
Yeah, you can have Kane
have my
going up
trust.
the right side.
That's what I did. I just had him tank right side route,
Let's be on
swept
our
left.
Why not?
By the way, it's a reset for anybody curious, so get ready for your young children.
Goddess bless my
Children are
steps.
here.
The children are here. Yeah, you're right.
It's your
Right about that.
Okay.
With utter certainty.
As for the announcements,
I am
Tap
mystery.
Battle coming up.
You
That's
have
where those
my
two
trust.
8-bit accessories are
Why
from.
not?
I'm not sure why they chose Claude. Leon's Grand Hero starts today. 2 days for
here.
Grand Hero Leon. New Former Soul. And Special Heroes.
Oh yeah, we should probably go over who the former souls are.
Oh, crap.
It's your
Yeah,
future.
who has the list again?
I've
got
actually
the
got the list memorized right now.
Okay, so who are our formers for this upcoming Hall of Forms?
Wait,
Great boy.
What? Nim?
wait. What the
Let's be
fuck?
on our way.
Let me do this first.
Okay.
Just give me a moment. Ugh.
Okay.
All right.
Why not?
Sorry, I'm gonna move you into.
Pretty sure today's our last 30th anniversary map. Unless there's one for Asgard, I forget if there is. Congratulations on your young Marth.
Our gamer, lucky full.
Goddess bless
I only
my
need
steps.
2 orbs and then I'll do my free
Got
pull.
it.
With
I'm not
utter
sure how
certainty.
much I want to actually go in on this banner.
I'll
Hey,
put whatever I
Miss
get
Tia
as soon
made a
as I get
special
my 40 pull.
illustration for
But I'm
Fire
gonna
Emblem
put
30th
15 in today
anniversary
so I
and
have
is in Faye
something.
Twitter if you want to see it.
That's fair.
Thanks, man. It's on Faye Twitter. Oh my god. All right.
Why not?
How unfortunate we don't get the
You
summoning
have my
thingy
trust.
for
Summer's here.
special
It's
heroes.
your future.
I'd love to at least have 40 summons and then guarantee myself a Sita,
There's a reason for that.
Certainty.
obviously.
Also, in 7 days is our next Mjolnir Strike, which will be Fall on Top of me.
Consider it done.
Let's be on our way.
Why not?
I find it kind of humorous that we lost
I
to
am
Leon.
mystery.
Why is that? Why is it humorous?
Because people were starting to take it as a joke again, and we lost
Your
again.
Yeah.
future.
After Navarre had his victory.
Yeah.
You have my trust.
We got to relish in several victories, and then we got
With
humiliated.
utter certainty.
Yeah. Those foolish people. Like, why would they take it as a joke? I mean, I didn't I didn't do anything either. I didn't
Why would they
vote.
take it as a joke? It's not like I didn't do anything.
I didn't vote
Actually,
either, man. It was
why
just
not?
like oh well.
Consider it done.
Yeah.
It's your future.
It's just a couple hundred. I think it's just 800 feathers.
Hmm.
Got it. I am mystery.
You have my trust.
Why not?
I wish she had drawback, but I didn't have time to put it on. I would have been needed to inherit it, guys. Alright. Just got another Keaton?
Summer's here.
Congrats, EA.
Wow.
Consider
Congrats.
it done.
Goddess bless my
Insane.
Your
steps.
future.
Nice.
Minus
Our free
attack
summon
plus-
was garbage.
What are your IVs for what?
I am mystery.
Already a plus attack Sita from
That was
Phantom
fast.
Star 01.
With utter
What?
certainty.
Delay.
I'll dance.
How'd you
EA,
get?
what are your IVs for your Keaton?
Ooh.
You have my trust.
2 Marths in a single pull by Funny Kid.
No, that sounds right,
Goddess
guys.
bless
It's supposed to
my
be that easy.
steps.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's why I'm
It's your
saying it's
future.
probably not
Got it.
impossible to get a plus 10 Marth
I
using a
am
normal month's
mystery.
orbs.
Minus attack plus res dual Pala.
Summer's here.
Ain't
Why
that the
not?
best?
Let's be on our way. Goddess bless my steps.
Can you guys just hold the line? Go ahead.
Consider it done.
Let's be on our way.
It's your
I think he's
future.
held the line there like a badass.
I know.
That's what he does. I love it. And your cane is really good.
I'll dance. I am mystery.
That shouldn't
Why
be good.
not?
Okay, we'll just wait. Oh fuck! Should have known that. Okay, so just checking. Outside hall forms, that's it.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's it.
Alright.
Got it.
You have my trust.
Goddess bless
I
my
am
steps.
mystery.
I've only heard one voice
Let's
clip of
be
young
on our
Minerva
way.
so far, and it's
It's your future.
I can't believe it. I love her so much.
and you get her for free.
You get her for free, yeah.
I'll dance.
All right, I'm gonna do
I
my
am
summon.
mystery.
With
Not a
utter
single red
certainty.
orb.
LMAO get destroyed.
I have 4 chances at Merrick. Should I take that? I'm gonna take that.
You have my trust.
Free poll is a no.
Why not?
Off to a good start.
It's your future.
Goddess bless my steps.
Summer's here. I am mystery. It's your future. Why not?
I pulled a female Kana.
LMAO get destroyed.
I haven't gotten her before, so you know what?
She's good.
She's
yeah.
my attack.
Hey, 6,000 better. Not too bad
It's
then.
your future.
I didn't build any pity, and she's mine. I feel great.
What's her boon?
Res.
That's the only super boon she has, and that's actually a really good one for her.
Mm-hmm.
But minus attacks also.
Oh,
Yikes.
wait. Is she? No, she's not.
What?
I was gonna say, is she a compile?
No.
Yeah.
No.
Well, you can wait for one. I would imagine.
I guess. And if I ever get pity break by her again, very good unit. I'll take it.
I'll
I mean,
dance.
she has no fodder, so might as well.
Yeah.
Consider it done.
Yeah, I think the most notable thing she has is Fierce Stance.
Go Dragons.
That
Oh
too.
yeah, goat dragons. I mean, but nobody makes dragon balls. Get it?
Boo.
Got it.
You have my trust.
Why not?
Let's be on our way.
Finally, and 30 orbs. Wait, Neutral Pala, congrats, dude. Why would you say
Wow,
finally?
congrats.
You said 30.
Finally. That's nothing.
That's
Relatively
nothing.
speaking.
It's your future.
Yeah.
Goddess bless my steps.
With utter certainty.
Summer's here.
Alright, this one's looking a lot better.
I am mystery.
You have my trust.
I horribly screwed up the Roker run I'm doing
It's
right
your
now.
future.
What's up? What'd you do?
Well, first I forgot to put bow breaker on leaf.
Consider it done.
Okay.
And then I forgot to have Mia do her thing. And so the explosion went off, which means most of my units are probably about to die.
Probably.
And there goes
Let's
leaf.
be on our way.
It's your future.
You have my trust.
No spoilers, but this paralog is pretty lit.
Goddess bless my steps.
Summer's here. Got it.
Alright, it's looking like I finally beat this.
Huzzah.
Nice.
I am mystery.
With utter certainty.
Or maybe not.
Let's be on our way.
I'll dance.
Oh, are you kidding me? Ooh.
Summer's here.
You have my trust.
Yeah, Micaiah's trash. It happens. Even
Minus attack, that's
Mine's
why.
minus attack,
Really
dude.
bad run.
yeah, yours is minus attack. That's
Why
even
not?
worse. Jesus.
You probably could take the cab with
Oopsies.
Kane, right?
Yeah.
I mean, you'll not counter, but why'd you do that with you?
I I messed up.
Got it.
Consider it done.
It's your future. I am mystery.
Goddess bless my steps.
You have my trust.
I'll dance. Why not?
Oh, that's not it. My bad.
With utter certainty.
I am mystery.
Skills are way too good for Roker sieges.
Let's be on our way.
Just got 2 4-star marks. I'm happy. Axe, how many orbs did you use, dude?
It's not bad.
This means a lot to me because, you know, that's my plan.
Goddess
So
bless
far,
my
I have
steps.
gotten no reds, so I can't even.
No
You have my
reds.
It's your
4
future.
greens and a blue.
Damn, dude.
I got really it was really awkward.
Sounds really awkward.
But I'm gonna be pulling anything but colorless. So.
Why not?
I was gonna say that doesn't sound right. What's going on?
I've been very unlucky recently. I mean, don't get me wrong. First 15 5-star is pretty good. That said, I've still been relatively unlucky.
Hmm.
I'll dance.
Goddess bless my steps.
I am mystery.
With utter certainty.
Let's be on our way.
Got it.
You have my trust.
Goddess bless my steps.
Well, I'll just hold
Consider
this
it
place.
done.
Yeah, they just all want Kanigas.
Why not?
With utter certainty.
Summer's here.
Good job taking out that Manicheed early.
Yeah, this time I saved Yoon's HP.
You have
So
my
that was
trust.
an option I didn't have last time.
Let's be on our way.
Consider it done.
I think this is worthwhile. Alright. Yeah, this is gonna work out. Wow, natural double. Yeah, Kanigas just held the right side.
You have my trust.
Like an absolute
Got it.
badass.
Like a
It's
beast.
your
You
future.
should have just, yeah, I was just gonna say, you should have just said like a
Utter
beast,
certainty.
because he's literally, you know what. Alright, we got it, we got it.
I
The
am
joke was
mystery.
too obvious. That made it a little less tasteful.
Yeah, but not saying it makes people think you didn't know.
Let's
Exactly.
be on our way.
Just sounds like a missed opportunity now, doesn't it?
Say up or down right. Down right always.
Bottom right.
Bottom right squad, where we at?
Alright, let's look at the hall forms. What's up there?
Alright, the list of units for Hall of Forms is Brave Roy, Winter Cecilia, Valentine's Lilina, and most certainly, least of all, Taya.
Wait, what? Can you repeat that? I didn't hear a
Brave-
single... Yeah.
Brave Roy, Valentine's Lilina, Taya, and what was the fourth one? Winter Cecilia.
It's kind of sleeper, man. Is this supposed to be a big deal?
Winter Cecilia for a forma is pretty good.
Yeah, yeah.
Roy's an
yes.
alternative.
I feel the game
Oh.
hates me. I spent most orbs on the special banner, not a single 5-star M at I pull with 20 orbs on the children banner, get 2 4-star Marths, 1 at Klena and a second Dimitri. It's that luck or just frustration. Also both Marths are SPD but one is def, so I hope that's useful.
Okay.
I'll count my lucky stars.
It's over 2.5 hours. That is way too many things. Let me read it. I feel the game hates me. I spend most of my orbs on the special banner, not a single 5-star. I'm at 7.5 already. What? I pull 20 orbs on this children's banner, get 2 4-star Marths, 1 minus attack Lini, and a second Dimitri. What? That's... How do you get... What? That's 2 5-stars and 2 Marths with 20 orbs. Is that luck or just frustration? Also, both Marths are minus speed, but one is plus defense, so I hope that's useful. Yeah, you can merge it into plus defense. Luck balances out, guys. You won't stay unlucky forever, just as you won't stay lucky forever. So, unless you're a streamer, then it's all good.
Yeah, unless you're a whale streamer with bad luck. What was that? 700 orbs and no net?
Oh, don't. That guy was sad. That guy was sad.
Wait, who was that guy?
That was also me. I'm going to be
Exactly.
sad with him. I'm going to be sad with him.
That sounds sad.
It is sad.
Alright.
Well, anyway, I'm down to like negative 131, so we're making progress.
Winter Cecilia.
Winter Cecilia is a really fun option for this because it's like,
Oh, damn it.
even if you have her at plus 10, like getting those blue stars and getting some skills you don't have yet that you've kind of wanted is
I
like,
think that's the most valuable one there.
Yeah.
You save some grails towards an arena and the raid's potential unit, and a really
Yeah.
good build potential.
not
as
to
well.
mention like 500 grails for her final copy. Eesh, it's
Yeah,
pretty-
saving 500 grails is huge.
Yeah, it's pretty steep. Plus, you can get like the close counter, the special fire, the stuff that you don't have yet. Like if you haven't been able to pull it.
Yeah, even if I used a Forma Soul on Cecilia, she would still cost 3,200 grails for me instead of just 3,700.
Yeah, at this point, but I do like that. A lot of people do use Winter Cecilia, and it's a good time to just get all the skills that they didn't get, or they would wanted to have.
Exactly.
He's a really good unit. I'm not denying that. It's just not worth it for me.
No,
Fair enough.
I agree. For me, especially.
Personal thing.
Yeah, I got Kranya, so it's fine with me.
Yeah, like there are like some really good daggers that are like I mean, you can compile for now for the remaining Danes who did get the Affirma 3s, like you can get a carrot dagger, but like after that, like, you know, yeah, probably wanted more than one, or you gave that carrot dagger to somebody else, and now's a very good opportunity for somebody to form in a Winter Cecilia with the carrot dagger, so that's pretty great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For me, since I already have everything, I think I'll probably get the Forma anyway, just so I can pick up something like something I would normally not give her, like Special Spiral, just so play with it.
Yeah. I'm also kind of laughing at Casey Supersonic in the chat right now.
I was reading it too.
9 redstones and 7 of them are Laszlo.
Dude, Casey, you are literally cursed.
That is simultaneously the best consistency and the worst luck I've ever seen.
Man,
that is cursed. Holy shit.
Holy crap. Those could have all been morphs, dude.
If they were all marked, that would have been the best luck I think I've heard.
You do realize it was more likely for him to pull 9 marks than 9 Laszlos? You realize that, right?
I was about to say, you were more likely, there was a better chance you would have had a +10 Marth in those orbs than having those Laszlos.
I just want a freaking Marth, man, yeah.
The game really doesn't want you to have it.
First says, I got a Bragmon on a free summon. Should I kill him for my Brady? He needs... No.
No!
No.
What?
Keep as many Bragmons as you can. Hell, merge him. Like, I don't know why people aren't going to merge him. At least give him +1.
Yeah, merge your Brahmimon. And seriously, Brady? Yeah, attack speed push, not the other stuff.
Yeah, no, Brady has speed. That's the main thing, actually, that he has over. He's supposed to be a better attack speed healer than any other option. Go speed.
What do you think of Mordecai as a counter to Sheeta? That is probably the most legitimate counter I've heard thus far.
That's a pretty
legitimate counter.
Mordecai is, yeah.
Mordecai's amazing. I can't believe people still aren't building him. He's so good.
Because he's a smite bot when he has a stat line that looks like it's supposed to be used in arena.
Yeah, I don't see him. Like, I mean, we've recommended him every single time. Every time he shows up, we recommend him. But like, no, I've just never seen anyone use him in arena. Always as a smite bot. That's the only time.
Mordecai is also really good with a refined Laszlo.
Those two synergize perfectly.
Because Laszlo's weapon has a range of 3 spaces, not 2.
Yeah, so you have to have another ally, but you just yeet Laszlo and you're fine. Doesn't matter if it's smite.
Laszlo buffs whoever uses a movement skill on him or whoever he uses it on, and Mordecai debuffs enemies, and that's in a 2-space range of where they end up. That is a lot of space that gets covered.
Yep. It's really good coverage.
That can cover almost half of the map on its own.
Yeah, Laszlo's
over
pretty
half
fucking
of the
good.
map for the standard size, actually.
Yeah, just build Mordecai.
Ellie,
at least get him.
Ellie, your comment just got me. So he says, "Dude, Bram for Brady, are you Marvels?" I was just like, sorry, Marvels. That was just
No, because even I recommended that was a stupid thing. It's like, that makes no sense when Brady is better with like a speed dome.
That's still a funny call out.
Oh,
It is a fun.
yeah.
Especially given that.
Yeah, it's kind of funny.
For us, I don't do hero views on not Tuesdays, man. Sorry, you're gonna have to wait.
Second, it's 3 in the morning. It's actually almost 3:30.
Yeah, we're gonna probably wrap up soon, guys. There's not much else to cover. It was fun staying a bit longer just to hear you guys pull stuff. Especially Casey, because that's just, hey man, you're getting out the bad luck now. You know, the rest of 2020. Oh wait, 2020.
Oh,
Yeah, it's
wait.
Let me tell you, I
2020
was
is-
doing the
yeah.
lunatic last map of the Children
God.
Paralog, and
I'm
I'm
so
not looking
sad.
forward for the
Convention season
challenge
just
battle. That Sita is
died.
BS.
I got lucky. PAX East barely escaped the virus. Like, if it was a week later, it would have gotten canceled. I'm really lucky that didn't happen.
I couldn't fly out the PAX East, sadly, so
I live an
no
hour
cons
away.
for me this year.
I'm gonna miss Anime North. Last year we went with a bunch of other Fire Emblem YouTubers, and it was
yeah,
cool.
you had a panel.
Yeah, we had a panel, but there's no way that's gonna happen this year.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we was
I'm
planning
just-
on trying to do the same thing this year at Anime Expo, but that's dead now.
They're all dead.
That's dead. SDCC's dead. The only thing left that
E3
has
is
been
dead.
officially canceled is Evo. So
That's
once
probably
Evo's
dead.
gone, like that's
gonna be
it.
a
That's
very
my entire.
quiet
That's
season.
my entire year. It's gone.
Tempest already has a +2 DC Spiral. Marth.
With Defense Smoke and Fear Stamp.
When is the next Rate My Build? You mean Nimdom Top 10? It is supposed to be this Tuesday. It's supposed to be last Tuesday, but they didn't. We couldn't find 10. By the way, we couldn't find 10 heroes. Are you guys not submitting
That's
heroes?
impressive.
Yeah.
Do I have to find something to submit?
Yeah.
My arena builds have actually started getting pretty.
Last week I heard we only found 7 heroes, which is why we didn't do Nimdom Top 10. So if you have heroes to send in, join our Discord at discord.gg/nimdom. For some reason, people are not submitting heroes for the series, which, by the way, the series is doing great. Like every episode we've done has gotten a total of like 11 to 12,000 views in the first week alone. So I don't know. Are we not advertising this enough? Show your heroes off, guys. Come on.
Yeah. Okay. Show us what you got. Yep.
I'm
love
looking
new
at some
builds.
that I have that are less predictable for the unit, and there are some I feel like
If
I
you
would
all
be
want
able
a
to
counter
send
to
in.
all these heroes, just save your coins and get the Hardy Bearing 3 seal.
How many points is Hardy Bearings 3 worth this seal?
200.
Okay, see that
It's
could.
It's not an arena skill.
Yeah, you have to run like a 300 SPC slot.
The
Yeah.
exclusive seals all suck for score. Quick
Yeah.
Impulse and Armored Boots are 100.
Yeah, see, that's the problem. Like, when you mentioned Hardy Bearing, like, one of the things I was thinking about was, like, I could counter this if I jeopardize my scoring. But then I don't know
I
if I
mean,
can pull it
depending
out.
on your thresholds, you can actually do that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
well,
Yeah.
If you already score well into 21, you'll be fine. You can slap
I mean,
Hardy
yeah.
Bearing somewhere. But if you're like skirting the line, like you kind of are right now, like you might not make it if you run Hardy Bearing.
Your team is literally 1 bin up, 1 bin down is probably going to change score.
my
So you
team
know.
is going to change depending on the next 2 weeks. So, you guys know, by the way, you guys do realize I'm hoarding like 4,000 grails, right? I am hoarding 4,000 grails. I could change anything
I have
whenever I
2,000
want.
right now.
Yeah, well,
I would have had 3,000 if I didn't kill the Legion.
Oh yeah, if you have 4K grails and once Minerva drops, you'll probably make it in.
Oh, you'll have Minerva 2 weeks, well, 2 months until Minerva gets it. You'll have enough for.
yeah. So I gotta decide whether to go Flame Emperor and Itsuki like I originally planned, or I can do Minerva and Young Marth and then somebody and the Flame Emperor actually still. I think 4K.
Flame
means
Emperor, I just do
Flame
Flame Emperor
Emperor.
regardless. You need the
Yeah.
score.
So
Yeah.
that's what I mean. Like I have the flexibility. I just need to see what I get to make my mind.
Summons are pretty much going to decide it.
Yeah.
Death Knight and
Tempest better.
Brunia are really good for defense setups.
Wait, I
Just gotta
potato.
put my
Where am I supposed to submit builds?
three.
Nimdom top 10? Don't
Yeah,
we have a
hashtag
channel
Nimdom
called
top
Nimdom
10.
top 10? Yeah. Let me double check.
Yeah, if I put in for a unit for the top 10 thing, I would be looking for something that's not entirely predictable.
I would just look for something that's really good for a unit that doesn't always have a really good build, and is usually very different from their base kit. I like the stuff that's unique, but for the middle stuff and the lower down, I kind of like seeing stuff that just works really nice.
Oh yeah, I mean, if I was to be a judge on something like that, I would look for something that works. That would be the first consideration I have. But if it works, then I would also go on from there. It's like, okay, is this basically a standard cookie cutter build, no real originality behind it? Or is it something that's much more thought out, where, oh, you have that moment of realization saying, oh wait, this is actually really damn good.
Yeah, this is actually a good build that doesn't look like it should.
This looks weird. Why does it work so well?
Exactly. I like those ones. So we'll see what happens.
Yeah, don't overthink it, guys. But don't overthink
Nah,
it.
just give good builds, realistically.
Yeah.
If you have a Galaxy Brain play, I like those.
Don't listen to Mad Crash is what I'm gonna say. Just if you think you have a hero worth showing, just put it in.
Yeah.
Sometimes I feel like people like underrate themselves, or like they just think like it's just that depending on your mindset, you know. So whatever. If you can submit one hero for every time we run this, so just go ahead with it.
Yeah, don't bother too much with the logistics. Just look for something nice.
Yeah, and as far as what I said, like I said, that's just something that I personally would look for if I was a judge on that. Don't let that discourage you from putting in whatever you feel your best hero is.
Scroll down to Fire Emblem, Nimdom top 10, though it's currently closed for voting. So I guess it is being voted on, but it should reopen by end of Tuesday because that's our next Nimdom top 10. So if you can wait 2 days, you can put in your heroes then. Can I submit things that is in the process of building because I have something very dumbish? We don't take fake heroes, by the way.
Yeah, no, we gotta have pure.
It has to be built. Yeah. Yeah, like the entire point of the series. I don't want to call Sages out, okay? But I'm gonna mention him now because he used to do a similar feature, but the thing is, he would just take screenshots of characters, and a lot of those characters, if I couldn't tell any better, I think they were just like sourced from the Fire Emblem Builder.
I mean, you actually can tell there's a couple of artifacts that Builder can't get rid of.
Right. I was like pretty certain that those weren't real heroes, and he's just talking about them like, wow, this is amazing. Every hero's amazing. Well, yeah, because they're not real. I'll give respect to people who make the heroes, not the people who can think of the heroes, you know?
Pretty much.
But yeah, that's...
I'm 50-50 on that. I like seeing ideas, but it's also like I kind of like seeing people commit to the idea.
Yeah, I want to see the idea commit too, but it is still fun to see stupid builds or good builds that come up this way.
Wait, what the fuck?
I have a Lucina build in mind. If I had like a spare repel, I would actually commit to it.
Wait, Legion, how does this happen? Did I do 3 battles of...
Wow. You forgot a day.
But I never wasted any ether. So that means I did 3 days of 2. Whoops!
You did.
Yeah, I did 3 days of 2. My bad. I guess I really didn't want to do ether raids this week. I still hate this about ether raids. Like, play once a day. But then you gotta play once a day, like 5 out of 7 days, so you can do two days of 2, and then you can miss 2 days. Oh my god,
that's stupid. Why can't I just get it all out the way in one day?
This reward thing still bothers me. Guys, ether raids is possibly the best and worst mode of this game, and the worst part is a lot of people don't care about ether raids. So
good, it's trash.
I like the creativity it can inspire. I hate the toxic cancer that it brings out.
I lost my last fight in ether raids. Yay!
Oh no, I lost 35 left. Okay, so I've lost a total of 50 left this week.
Okay, you're still within the top reward range.
Yeah, but it's 15 hours ago. There's a chance to lose another.
Yeah.
I actually can't. I'll stay at tier 26 no matter what. That's pretty nice.
That's cool. Sadly, I got my last match about 7 hours ago, so if someone hits me at the very last moment, like the last hour or something, I could potentially lose lift.
7 hours ago, you're fine.
Even if I lose lift, I'll be at 13,002.
Like when it hit, there was still 24 hours left on the clock. It was around 4 p.m. or something.
Oh yeah.
All right, guys. Anyways, happy Fire Emblem 30th anniversary. 30 years ago, exactly, we had Fire Emblem launch. It was, if you ever looked back on the original Fire Emblem, it's so bad looking at this point. But you know,
It's
It has
NES
not
for you.
aged well graphically.
yeah.
Mm.
But you know
Still
what?
gives a classic point.
That's what started it all. So you have to give respect to that. So happy 30th birthday, Fire Emblem. Without it, we wouldn't be here. We wouldn't. Well, myself especially. Like so much stuff has been dictated by Fire Emblem in the past 3 years. So yeah, it's a big thing. Happy for the game. Happy for the series.
Yeah. Happy 420 and happy birthday, Lucina, as well.
Yeah. Now let's all smoke some weed. No, I'm joking.
Yeah,
That's
I
not a
can't
joke.
do that.
I don't do drugs. Don't do drugs.
Do drugs, but only if you're allowed to and you're legal.
No, you
Yeah, my
can't say
job
that on
doesn't
stream,
allow
dude.
me
I'm gonna
to.
get in trouble for that.
Well, duh, don't do it on the street. Do it in your own house. What the hell, dude?
No, you can't say it on stream.
Wait, what? That's a thing?
That is a thing. Do you not know the terms of service?
I haven't. You know what? I haven't streamed in a while.
Okay.
You can't. You just can't do the stuff on stream.
No, you can't. You can't promote drugs, violence, racism, any of things like that.
So we can't promote your Discord server.
What? What does that have to do with anything?
Kidding, bro.
Mm.
These are all clearly jokes. Don't kill me. Don't kill them stream. I don't want to be responsible for that, guys.
I'm surprised
Guys,
there's no
Ellie would.
announcement about
About what?
like the 30th anniversary. Like, are you really gonna not talk about it? I know they launched a banner.
I mean, they announced 30th anniversary a little while ago, but I don't know.
I would have written something for the day itself. Come on.
Yeah.
In the Discord, Ether posted his Elliewood barely surviving Sita.
Yeah, here's the thing, guys. Some of you guys have already been talking about it in chat. If you're in the main story and you're at Lunatic and you're fighting Sheeta, you already know how ridiculous this is going to be.
I used dual funds and killed her in one hit. Oops.
Not everybody has dual oil fonts, though.
Yeah,
Not
that's
everyone
quite
can use them
unfortunate.
whenever they want. Yeah, here, I'll show you guys just real quick.
Oh, damn it.
That's a Max Elliowood, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's not looking good.
This is gonna be fun.
Yeah, you know,
Depending on your definition of fun.
I mean, at least with Elliewood, he's a cavalry, but
Yeah, and he's like red, so it's like if you have a type advantage, you'll have a better like I'm sure like Brave Elliewood will fare better. But if
Yeah.
base Elliewood can handle it, I mean you're doing okay so far. But yeah, that's still pretty yikes, bro.
but
I'm actually not sure Brave Elliewood would do better because base Elliewood can stack up a massive
defense.
amount of defense.
mm-hmm. Yeah, and okay, I was just gonna point out the biggest issue isn't general play, guys. In general play, you might bump into arena assault or something, but you have much more flexibility. The bigger issue is when you fight her and you have to deal with her with limited options. That's my biggest
Like
worry.
Arena?
I legitimately believe there are arena teams out there are just completely invalidated by Sheeta. And I don't know what they're gonna
No
do.
joke. I'm pretty sure a lot of standard teams are just kind of dead right now.
Yeah, I don't get it. I don't get the idea of power creep in this game. It's not like it's not like, oh yeah, every blue moon there's a power creep. No, there's like power creep a lot. I still think Bramimund is just way too ridiculous of a hero. And you throw in Sheeta. Can you imagine, like, there will be some sad people out there with like a +10 Bramimund and +10 Sheeta, and some like people just going in arena is just gonna find that and they're gonna be like, well, I guess I just press surrender, you know? Like, it could get that ridiculous for people. I just don't like that idea.
No fun allowed.
Yeah, no fun allowed. And again, Sheeta has quite a bit of res. And if you don't one-shot her, yeah.
Yeah, pretty much. Also, I think this might be the most free win I've had all week in Aether raids. I'm not sure how to feel about that.
Oh, okay. Alright. Hairlock stories fight. No spoilers. Alright, anyways, I'm just gonna wrap things up. I have all night to edit. Tomorrow's gonna be such a busy day. Anyways, once again, guys, thank you so much for dropping by, celebrating Fire Emblem's anniversary with us, the 30th anniversary. Once again, this is the Discord if you ever want to join. Tomorrow, we're going to do a sponsor stream, and I'll have a stream key giveaway as well, along with that. On Tuesday, it is Hero Views. There will be quite a few things this week to cover up, but to cover, so yeah. Leave a like, subscribe, follow if you haven't already. That helps the stream a lot. But yeah, let's call it a night because there's a lot of things to do tonight.
Yep. Night, folks.
Sleep well, everyone.
Good night, everybody.
Also, good luck on polls, but most of you guys have already polled, so you know it. If your polls didn't go well, it's because I didn't wish you good luck. So there you go. It's your fault for being too quick on it.
Oops.
Cover Taya in 6 feet of dirt. Sure. Cover up Sheeta in 6 feet of dirt. It won't happen. Also, it would be very, very wrong. We're also 2 more members away from 3,100 members in our Discord. Slowly going back to 5k. Or going back on that road to 5k. And we were so close at one point.
Yep. I'm still irritated that somebody was just that destructive.
Mad Crash. Every explanation I've heard, especially from him, has just made it more infuriating. It's very clear.
Oh, I believe it.
Very clear someone was a moron. Anyways. Yeah, see you guys tomorrow. Yeah, we have so much to do tomorrow. I'll probably stream very early tomorrow, just because Arena might take an hour or 2. Yeah, we'll see. Which, by the way, I'm so out of it.
Definitely will.
Holy crap, I'm already 44 ranks out, so yeah. Tomorrow! That's for tomorrow.
Oh shit.
Alright, well, we'll sing us out.
Read again.